Oh God.
No way.
Let's go.
Yes.
What do we
roll?
We're rolling. Come on.
Got it. Ryan is pulling.
Ryan is pulling one up.
Come on.
What do you got?
Let him take it.
Oh my God! Look at that!
Let's go. Let's go.
Dog, can you move this bucket next to me?
All right. This is live action.
This is live action. We have Ryan
Escalade Memorial Ice House. Actually,
play by play.
Yeah.
He's pulling it up.
Oh, that's a big bass.
It's a big ass bass.
Let's go, baby!
hit him with the 3, 2, 1. Now we started.
Look at that bass.
Is that fucking baby bass? Billy Bush bass? That's a nice one.
Yeah, you gotta mount that.
That's really nice. You want? I caught you a nice, delicious bass. Yeah, nice. You know what, though?
3, 2, 1. Boosh.
That's a fucking large.
Oh my God, that's
Hey,
cold.
throw that in the pile.
No, we'll let him.
Guys, we are here live in the
Kind of.
Sort
You
of.
Betcha Ice Mahal. Ryan just caught a delicious bass. It is shitting everywhere. Stuff that's embarrassing, but
isn't.
really isn't.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
We all got a list going on here. I actually think that you don't really have to explain this one that much. You know it. It's stuff that's either just mildly embarrassing or like it's not actually, no one actually cares, but you care when it happens. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just kick it off. My first one is you're in the car, you're sitting at a red light, you're not on your phone, but you're maybe just like looking out the window. It's a nice day. You maybe got your arm out the window rolled down, and it turns green. You don't notice it right away.
Yeah.
And there's about 5 seconds, literally just 5 seconds, you don't go. And then all of a sudden you realize you're not going and it's green. And then you just slam on the gas. Just that whole scene is like so embarrassing to be like, because you know that person's just waiting. If it goes like to 7 seconds, they're laying on the horn. It's just like
or they're distracted too and don't even notice, but you're freaking out that they're worried.
You think that everyone else is paying attention to when you let off the gas and go.
Mm-hmm.
And so not only is that 5 seconds awkward and embarrassing, but then like how fast you take off is also embarrassing.
And you're also conscious of it the next mile you drive with that same person behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, they're thinking about it.
So
I know they are.
So the next light, you're dialed into those to those colors. As soon as you're even looking at the side one, be like, all right, it is about to turn green. I'm already letting my foot off the gas, and you're gone.
Yeah, you got to make up for it somehow. And here's the thing: those 5 seconds, you probably cut 2 to 3 cars off from getting through that light.
Yeah, I did.
So
especially if you're backed up.
Yeah, they're gonna be pissed at
If
you
you're
too.
backed up though, and someone doesn't go right away, within 2 seconds, someone's honking.
Yeah. Here's what you gotta do though. You gotta have the peripherals going, and you just gotta watch the car next to you in your peripherals. And when they start going, that's
But
your
that's
cue.
the worst when you don't forget that it's a turning lane next to you, and that's another embarrassing moment. There's a turning lane next to you, and you're not paying attention. They start going, then you start to go, and you look up, and it's still red. And you just slam on the brakes.
I do that at least once a day.
And then you just look ahead. You don't look to the person next to you, and you don't want them to see you.
It's a domino effect because the guy behind you starts going too, then they have to stop quick, and it's all the way down the
That
light.
might be even more embarrassing than what my original one was.
So there's this thing that I do. If I'm actually paying attention at the light and I can tell the person next to me isn't, I'll maybe just inch forward about a foot or two, even though it's still red.
To get
and then
him.
they'll look up and they'll be like, oh shit, no, it's still red.
You just got to get into it's like a reminder. You set a reminder for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got one. So it's like the bar is super busy, right? And you got to go order a drink. And you're standing at the bar alone, waiting for the waiter or waitress
Where
to
do you
look.
look?
Right. Yeah. Do you wave at them or do you look like a douche?
My go-to is always looking at the TV, but not watching it.
No.
So like you're thinking, you're like kind of peripherals, seeing what's going on around you. You maybe can see the bartender here, but your eyes are on the TV. But if you went back to the table and they're like, hey, what was on the TV? You could not tell them.
Yeah, I don't even know what score it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
a good one, Tyler.
It's like, what do? You're just standing there alone. Your friends are back at the table. You're just like, no, okay. Yeah, you're just like half-ass wave at them.
Well, so it depends. Okay, I'm with you. It also depends on what time of the night and how drunk you are.
Yeah.
Because if I'm hammered, I'm just like talking to whoever's sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. But if it's like right away, yeah, that's the worst.
Like you get there and the bar's already busy, but you're stone cold sober.
Oh, that's
you're
the
just like
worst.
sitting next to these drunk idiots next to you.
you got to do the elbow lean on the bar.
Yep.
And you never want to you don't know if you're allowed to stand in that one spot where they bring all the empties or not, because that's
Yes.
the only open space in the bar.
Yeah, you always have to end up moving, and that's also embarrassing.
Right.
God, that spot sucks.
It does, because it's like clickbait. You stand there because it's open, but then you're not supposed to be there.
Well, no, it's fine until there's that one server who's like annoyed and
That you're in
tells
their
you to
way.
move, and then you got to do the awkward and embarrassing move where you're on the second row of the bar trying to order something, and you're like leaning between people.
Like almost on your tiptoes to make
Yeah.
eye contact with
And
the
then
bartender.
you can't elbow lean at that point. You got to cross the arms or put them in the pockets or something.
Yeah, God, second row at the bar stinks.
I got one for you guys. Now, hear me out.
Is this a hear me out?
When you make a good shot in bowling, walking back to the group of people that you're bowling with, let's just say you hit a strike, right? You want to kind of get super pumped up inside,
but you can't because it's bowling.
Yes, exactly.
I do this move where, so a lot of times in bowling, I'm with you.
Yeah.
But a lot of times in bowling, it's like there's only one person actually watching every person bowl, and other people are talking. But the worst is you turn around and you immediately make eye contact with that person, and they're like, one of those. So then, but you don't want to seem cocky,
Yeah.
but you also don't want to like not acknowledge them. So you do the no teeth smile, like
Yep.
the head nod, and then you do like a 1 second to them like that, and then you just look to another lane.
What's even worse is when you make a bad shot and you're like, you don't really want to seem like, oh, no big deal, right?
Yeah.
But also, like, how do you react? You don't know if the people behind you are laughing at you,
Right.
or waiting to see what your reaction
I think that's
is.
the biggest trigger is your back is turned to the reactions. So you
Yes.
don't know what everyone's thinking about your shot.
Yeah, you gotta just put your head down and walk back. Just wait. You watch the ball returner, even though there's nothing coming out. You just watch it until your ball comes out.
What I do, a patented move as I'm walking back, regardless feels good, bad, or otherwise, is the next lane is bowling. They start to go, and then I'll go and do the walk backwards and watch them bowl.
Yes,
Just so I can avoid that whole
the walk backwards is an elite move.
Oh yeah. But then, okay, so you do the walk backwards just even on your own lane, right? But then there's that 2-inch step down from the lanes to the carpet, and you roll an ankle on that.
Yeah.
That's another embarrassing.
There we
thing.
go.
That's actually embarrassing.
Yeah.
Now it's 2 times.
Another one that I got, this happens more than I would like to. Your song comes on, you right? You know quite a few words, right? And if the music's loud, but it's not loud enough to where you can still hear yourself singing, and you just start too early.
Yep.
There's one. So the first line is another I don't know the music terms.
Stanza.
Another it's like another measure
Another bridge.
of the beginning intro, and you start early and you're going for
And
it.
you're just like,
Yeah.
And you
Or you do the wrong verse. You sing the wrong verse.
like when you come into a song that's halfway done already, you're not sure which verse it is, so which version of the lyrics are going to come through.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you
gotta
just immediately sing the first word wrong. It
Yes.
looks bad.
Or you're in the car and you're singing, you're all vibing, right? And then the DJ knows you guys are all vibing, then just either pauses it or changes the song, and you're still singing at that same level and at the same off pitchness.
Yeah.
That sucks. That's also very embarrassing.
Yeah. Back to your first one, you kind of just have to melt it in with the rest of the words. Just pretend
Mumble.
like that might
That's
be in there.
My go-to line is, God, they got that line wrong.
Yeah.
There you
There you
Big
go.
dad move.
Yep. No,
I don't
like
really
that.
have a line. It's more so damn it.
If you just own up to it right away, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan, you can maybe attest to this one now. Miles, I don't know if you can, but taking your dog for a walk and picking up their poop. You got to pick the poop up. It shouldn't be embarrassing, but I always feel.
Here's the thing. As someone who doesn't have a dog, I get embarrassed watching someone pick up poop because it's such a it's not a demeaning thing because it's your dog and that's just something everyone does. But like just the thought of like someone picking up poop with their hand.
Yeah.
It's just like an awkward and embarrassing thing in itself, even if you're the one not doing it.
So
like you're just palming shit.
It's like you can feel it's warm.
It's like hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, whenever I pick my dog's poop up, I always think that there's somebody watching me, even though there probably isn't, because what I think is they're making sure that I pick that up.
Yes.
And if I don't, that they're going to call the city or they're going to call somebody.
It's like a weird balance between you don't want anyone to see you picking up shit, but you also want to make sure people see you so they know that you're a good dog owner.
Yes.
Yeah, so you carry the bag in your hand. You make sure you don't throw it away right away.
It's a balance between don't look at me, but also I'm picking up the poop, so don't worry, I'm a good citizen.
Yep, exactly.
It's a strange song and dance, and I don't like it.
Yeah, unless it's in your own yard, then it's completely
Either
fine.
there too, because like my yard butts up to someone else's yard, so it's like that's pretty close to the line. I'm gonna make sure I pick that up in case they might be watching through a window or something.
Yeah, because once you get the stain of the neighbor who doesn't pick up their dog's poop, you can't come back from that.
No.
Yeah, I have one of my neighbors is that.
Yeah.
Shit all over my
He
yard.
could pick up the next 500 poops, and he's still the neighbor who just lets his dog shit on your lawn.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't be the guy who doesn't pick up the poops even once.
That's a hard label to
It's
get
like
rid of.
credit card payments. Don't miss a payment.
Well, it's like even
Don't miss a poop.
Yeah.
it's like even your own yard. You don't want to be the guys that don't pick up your own dog shit either, because people drive by like, look at all those dead spots and all that shit in their yard.
Yeah. Oh, yikes. You kind of got to do like the hopscotch around someone's yard.
Yeah.
Door dashers are like literally juking bombs out in your yard to get to your door.
It's like a minefield.
Yes, yes, thank you.
Here's one for you guys. I don't know how you're gonna react to this, but I think it's pretty good. When you get your first physical in high school, to me, like, you know, it's just a weird situation. It's an embarrassing situation when they're like, "Hey, can you do the duck walk for me?" Yeah, sure. If this is what's required in the physical.
I didn't have to do a duck walk.
What?
No, I'm just saying that I've heard of people who have had to do the duck walk.
What
And
do you
maybe
mean
it's
by
just
the duck
What the
walk?
fuck is a duck walk?
You've never seen a duck walk before?
What are they doing in Wapaton is what I want to know. I think you maybe got one of those weird doctors on your hands that's doing weird stuff that doesn't need to be necessary. What is that?
So maybe the duck.
It's like you squat down and like walk, right?
Yeah, you basically walking in a full squat.
Like clothed or like what?
No.
During your physical, no.
The only weird thing I had to do was the
Wait, what?
The turn your head
So
and
you're
cough.
not clothed.
Well, your bottom half isn't.
And you're doing a duck walk?
You got Jerrod. You've heard of it?
I had my clothes on for that.
Maybe I did too. This is a while.
Are you
ago.
thinking of the cough thing?
Well, the cough
Yeah,
thing
that's
and
where
the
my
duck-
head
Yeah,
was going. I was
yes.
like, oh, he's
Well,
going to do the cough.
There's multiple
Yeah.
tests you have to do.
Right.
Regardless,
Yikes.
super embarrassing situation.
Okay, so I got another one for you guys. You ready?
Okay.
So you are a grown man and you're on a podcast and you do an awkward moment that no one else has shared with you, and you find out that your doctor might be kind of a creep.
I hate when that happens.
Today might have been the day.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Ryan?
I'll show you the duck walk at
I
first break.
don't think I'm good.
Pants on.
Fully clothed though.
Are you gonna be clothed or not?
Yeah,
'Cause if you're not, Lakin, you're gonna need to go. I don't need any weird HR requests on my hands.
I would like to request to leave as well.
I'm surprised they didn't. I'm surprised they didn't.
Fine,
do that
I'll
crazy.
stay.
They didn't. Oh, well, we got our physicals in DL. We had to do the cough. I didn't like that.
Okay.
Yeah, the cough is where I might.
I was gonna get to the cough, all right?
I like how it's called the cough.
Jared knows what I'm talking about. The duck walk.
Yeah, I
'Cause he did
remember.
it. He had
Is
to
it
do
like
it.
for flexibility? Or
I think
what?
so, for your knees or something.
Yeah, like I used to have to like I don't know. That's
Ryan's doctor didn't want to waste time, and he had just finished the cough. He's like, don't worry about putting your pants on. I got to get out of here.
Probably.
He's like, drop it low.
He just starts. He plays on his
All right,
iPod.
Now put your hands on the ground and try to get your butt cheeks to wiggle a little bit. Oh yeah, you're good. Good to go. You are flexible.
Your knees look healthy.
Can you clap those cheeks a little for me? What? This is Ryan and his doctor. This is a documentary.
Yeah, this could be a Netflix original.
Yeah, this could be the first scene.
What if what if there's like people who come out after this thing of being like, yes, I also have the same experience.
And they're all from Wahpeton.
Scarred, and like people are like pressing charges on this doctor after this.
Yep.
Could be the first. Ryan was a victim. He didn't even know it.
Yep. Just got to stand up for yourself sometimes.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Do you need another beer?
No, I'm good.
I need another beer after that one.
I did preface it with, I didn't know how you guys were going to take this. It's all about the preface here on the podcast, because I don't know what I'm walking myself into. I don't know what I'm duck walking myself into.
Ooh, yikes.
If you're going to listen to the best of YBR episode, you got to drink the best of bottled water.
Oh, of course.
Do you know where I'm going with that?
I think so.
Tell me a little bit about it, Jerrod.
Ice Mountain.
Ice Mountain, baby. Only the best. Got my 2-year-old on a strict Ice Mountain water diet outside of eating he's not famished. Outside of his regular food. Sippy cup, Ice Mountain. The kids' neurons have been absolutely firing lately.
On all cylinders.
They've been firing on all mountains. So we've been telling you for I don't know how many weeks now, you got to get on the train. You got to get the neurons firing. You got to get that water percentage up in the body to at least 90%.
Oh, of course.
I think right now I'm feeling about, it's Monday. Mondays are usually a little bit higher, especially after the weekend. Probably 95% water right now. So, I mean, you're looking at an absolute specimen right now.
Yeah.
Jerrod, IceMountainWater.com.
Drink it.
Drink it.
No, so welcome to the pre-B, guys. All I want to say is get out of the way as a former champion.
Champion CA.
No, that's not right.
No, I cut it short at the H.
You said
CHA.
All right.
And Ryan, as you are a former champion,
He's sitting champion.
we need to get some maybe some yellow jackets.
I think we said that
Yeah,
last
we should
year.
get some
Yeah,
yellow
did we-
jackets.
Did we actually?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
No,
pretty sure we
didn't.
did.
Wait, what?
So you're telling me it's been 365 days roughly, and I haven't changed one bit?
Nope.
I'm still making the same joke, and I'm still the same human being a year later.
It's a
I
tradition
think
like
that
any other.
the yellow jacket is funny. God damn it. There's no way I said that last year.
I'm pretty positive because I said we should get a trophy. And then I think Ryan said we should get a jacket like the Masters. And you're like, we could get a yellow jacket.
God damn it. I swear to God, I did not know I said that. Okay. Well, clearly it's a
some
great
jokes
idea.
are just timeless.
You know how sometimes you come up with an idea and you wait on it to see if it's still a good idea later? Like you get shit-faced, come up with an idea, then you wait till you're sober. A year later, clearly a good idea. So
Are you saying the
workshopping.
dust is settled or the smoke has settled on this?
I would say that the pollen has settled on this
Mhm.
idea. And I think we can go ahead and Mossberg pull the trigger on this idea of getting a yellow jacket.
Okay.
And our Ryan and I would both like one
Yep.
for being a previous one.
Yeah, I'll get her names
And
on
then, but what I want to do is after I win this one, I want you to measure me with my other jacket on, and so that I can be wearing both jackets at once. And every year after that, I just will put it on, and the jacket will progressively get slightly bigger so that it could fit over my other jackets.
I like that. We should have like a spelling bee dinner, like the winner of the last.
yeah.
It should.
You didn't choose the
I like
menu.
that we're modeling our spelling bee after the Masters and not the United States spelling bee.
Well, I mean,
those
dude, the spelling bee is made by a bunch of fucking nerds. Why would
Fair.
we do that? Why would we do what a bunch of fucking nerds do?
Effing nerds. Yeah.
You getting
fucking nerds.
Oh God. We then I think that sounds a good idea. The fucking champions dinner. Tyler won't step foot in that building.
I was a letter away from
No, you
winning
will.
last year. Phenomenon.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
Oh
shoulda, coulda,
yeah,
woulda.
you handed that W
I did.
to me.
I did.
I was out pretty early.
I haven't.
Yeah,
I haven't
you
slept
were.
since.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just to a point in my life where I think what ended up happening is after my first yellow jacket, I just got complacent.
Yeah.
You know, I started enjoying the lifestyle of being a B champion more than I loved being a B champion. And so I think I'm ready this year. I think I refocused, regrouped, and I'm coming for another yellow jacket. Because I tell you what, it's chilly in here. I need to put on a jacket.
Is it a yellow jacket like a bee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Okay, yeah. Got that. I think you just made that up.
Here we go.
I just got that. My bad.
Okay. Also, I love how we've got the guy who's not that great at reading. He's a guy.
It's spelling, not reading.
Okay, maybe we'll see.
Jerrod is an alumnus of Zoolander School for Kids Who Can't Read
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Currently in it.
Skipped hooked
Okay.
on phonics back
that's
in
enough
elementary.
fucking around in the pre-B. Let's get to the real B.
So who wants to go first?
Well,
I
how
think
did
we
we
go
do
to-
it last year?
We go to order of operations, so like last place goes first.
No.
That's an advantage for sure.
So hold on. What are the rules again, Jerrod?
So it's double elim.
So you can mess up one word and that's it,
Right.
and we just round robin until no one's left.
Mhm.
Correct. That's how we've been doing it.
Okay. So I think we
I mean,
I'll go
start-
first.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go first. Okay.
Ready?
No. I'm not.
I mean, you can't really.
I'm
Get prepared.
sorry. I'm just getting like the classic, the pre-B jitters right now. You know, I gotta go do like the coach on Remember the Titans and go puke before each game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go puke before the B, but I'm gonna give it my A effort at this B.
All right, Miles. Beige.
The word is beige. I before E except after C. Beige. B I E G E.
Incorrect.
That miss is it B E?
Yeah.
B-E-I-G-E.
You even
The
said
rule
I
is
before
wrong.
E, except. Oh yeah,
The rule is wrong
The
on
rule's
beige.
broken there.
The rule's wrong.
Okay,
on beige.
that's dumb.
The
I
rule's
got that
broken.
right.
Yeah.
Off of the rule. What's the point of having the fucking rule?
But
Did you do this on purpose, Jerrod?
But rules are meant to be broken, though.
That is true.
Yeah.
That
And in
is
the
true.
fine print of the rule, no one ever reads the fine print. It's like the Apple agreement. It says, and not beige.
That's true. There's another one like that.
I knew that too. Fuck.
Beige. Beige.
So what is the point of the rule? What other words are actually spelt that way?
Receive.
Receipt.
Receive.
No,
Lie.
RECEIVE.
but it's after C, like the rule. I before E except after fucking C. In receive.
Yeah.
It goes EI.
I before E, except if it's after C. Then
I know.
EI.
There's no fucking C in beige, and it goes EI. So it should be
No.
I before E except after C and in the word beige is what the whole thing should be. Right?
You're not wrong.
What about achieve? Where's the I in achieve?
It's IE.
It was CH.
It's after an H.
It's CH.
it's IE.
Achieve.
Where is the I in Bieber?
Right after the B.
Or is it BEI? Or is it
It's IE.
Oh, so in Bieber it's spelled that way, but in beige it's not.
That's a tough one to get
That
wrong
is
right
so-
away.
That is
Who is like your 6th grade English teacher?
I don't know. I don't care.
It's the same lady that kicked him off the Potter wheel.
Yeah. What?
Which is also beige.
Beige BEIGE.
It was a clay. It was a beige clay. You
Yeah.
are right. I have a beige wall in my house. I'm gonna have to paint it now. I'm fucking pissed. So, what other word
What?
other than beige? You gave me the one word in the entire English dictionary that doesn't abide by the rule.
You want another one?
No, I got one strike.
He's
I
wanted
gotta
another
find-
word
I
that
gotta
follows
respect
the
the
rule.
beat.
I don't know. I just looked up a random one.
Jake, no, I just want to know. So, Jake, Google other words that are like that.
Yeah, I got way is another one. Weigh. It's whenever it comes after an A sound.
Dude, fuck spelling.
Slay.
What's English?
Slay is wrong. Like Santa Claus is.
Yeah.
So what's the point of even having the
SLAY.
rule?
Weird. Weird doesn't follow the rule.
What's the point?
And neighbor.
Okay, move on. All right.
All right.
I have one strike. I am 0 for 1. I am on an absolute cold streak in the B.
Yeah, you are. Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Vignette.
Oh, fuck.
Vignette. Vignet. Te. Vignette.
Correct.
Let's fucking go. I
What?
really knew that one. Why couldn't you give that one first? I knew that letter for letter, word for word.
I thought you were
knew
stopping
that.
at T.
I knew that. I knew vignette word for word.
I wouldn't have had a shot in hell at that word.
You wouldn't have put the G in there or what?
I wouldn't even. VI is where I would have gotten.
Okay. Well,
Ryan is Vinyet.
all right.
Basically.
All right, Ryan, you ready?
Sure.
Misspell.
Oh God. Oh God. Don't get this one wrong.
Can you repeat the word?
Misspell.
Misspell. MISPELL. Misspell.
Incorrect. It's MISS.
I know. I know the alternative. I know the.
You misspelled. Disaster for us. I mean, literally, if it was going, if it would have went me, you, Tyler, he wouldn't even have to get to his last word. He would just win. By just getting one right, he could win this thing.
That was. I mean, back and forth in my head.
Hey, you're
Two S's,
you're
one S.
discombobulated. DISC. You're discombobulated.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one to
All
get
right,
wrong.
here we
Yeah.
go. I think we go Ryan again.
Snake draft.
We do snake drafts.
Yeah.
Wait, what? No, those are
No,
not the rules of the
no,
B.
I think you go again.
No, we are going.
Well,
we are going. We
when you're
go
the
around in a
first-
circle. That's
when
how we
you're
did
the
it last
first-
year, right?
When you're the first ever B champion yellow jacket recipient, you get to make the rules. That's actually in the rule book.
Jerrod, we go in a circle. How do we do it last year?
Snake, SNAKE, AKA RYAN, snake.
Yeah, I think Ryan's right, but
That he's up next.
No,
All right. You give me another
Hit
bullshit
him.
word, though.
just go in order.
No
Jerrod.
EIs or IEs.
Jerrod,
in
don't
this
pick
word.
one. Don't pick an easy
I
one.
may pass, by the way, to a different word.
all right. Lieutenant.
No. That is infinitely harder than any other word.
All right.
That's infinitely well, fine. I'll do it. Are you serious?
I can pick another one.
Is this
if you want.
another IE?
No, Jerrod.
Is this another IE situation on my hands too? Disaster. DIA.
Spell clusterfuck.
God damn it. Lieutenant? Can I get let's use it in a sentence.
Jake is the lieutenant of this squad.
I would like an accurate sentence.
Lieutenant runs the army. I'm not sure.
No.
I don't get the rankings.
All right, I'm just gonna go with my gut, GUT, and I'm going to hope it plays out for me. And if not, Jesus, take the wheel. It's out of my hands. No one could ever take the yellow jacket out of my hands that I currently have. So that being said, SAID. I just want to prove to everyone that I can spell, no matter how this goes down. Lieutenant. Fuck. I want you, if I get a letter wrong, I want you to stop me in the middle of the word before I get the whole thing.
Okay.
L. I. E. T.
Eh.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Fuck!
Yep.
The IE.
Pick the fucking hardest words ever for me. Suck my dick, Jerrod.
I'm sorry.
You got the IE. You got revenge on
That
that.
was the hardest part was the IE. And IE does not make an ooh sound.
Doesn't matter. The English language makes no sense.
Word's French.
Go ahead. Who's up next?
I think Tyler's up next.
That's me.
You guys are laughing. You just got fucking misspell wrong. Are you seriously?
You got page wrong, dude.
Literally, objectively, everyone said that's fucked, that it's backwards. You spelled misspell wrong.
Tyler, go.
Oh my god. Chihuahua.
Oh.
Thank God. Fucking thank you, Jerrod. How you gonna fucking get out of this
Chihuahua.
one?
CHIHUA. Chihuahua.
Incorrect.
I missed like a whole section of the word, didn't I?
You spelled chihuahua.
You got it right.
Chihuahua.
You got it right. It just ends with HUA. Yep.
Doesn't matter. If he gets this wrong, he just wins.
He wins with one correct answer. I think that's how I did it last time.
I think so.
All right, Jerrod, hit me with it.
All right, let me find a good one.
IT.
Chihuahua is fucked.
That is a weird word.
Also, how we started this B to the shit you're pulling out now, I think the committee needs to have a committee meeting and we need to discuss the difficulty of these words.
You loved it the first year.
I would, yeah, because I think I won on like color.
No, charcuterie is the one you spelled correctly.
Yeah, that one's cake. Well, it's cheese and meat, but
Sometimes nuts.
yeah, that's fucking cheese and meat.
the meat and potatoes.
It's the cheese and meat of this podcast.
Good Lord.
So, you forget, because I remember first year, like, okay, we got to at least like make this competitive, and so you gave us words like charcuterie, and now you're pulling out lieutenant and chihuahua.
I'll pull it up beige.
No, I will admit the beige is kind of bad. Lieutenant though is not great. It's like you said, I'm going to pick all of the words that have the most silent letters in them. And you said, let's do a spelling bee based off of
Can't
that.
pick the same words every year.
You can.
I mean, Jerrod, the English.
We don't remember what we
That's true.
spelled.
Also, do you know how many words are in the English language that don't have silent letters?
Don't know. I have no idea.
I need more consonants.
Jerrod, hit me with it.
Oh my god. All right. Prosciutto. It's like a meat.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Wait.
Prosciutto. Or is it a cheese? It's either a meat or a cheese.
it's meat.
Yeah.
Was that how it's pronounced? Prosciutto?
Or prosciutto.
I don't think I don't think he's pronouncing it right. So that's also.
Can I get a correct
A
pronunciation?
disaster.
Because I'm pretty
Hey,
sure.
just Google it, Jerrod.
Actually, Google the pronunciation on your phone. I think it's prosciutto.
Jake is-
How do you say it, Jake?
it's not pr-
Prosciutto.
Okay. Good luck with that, son of a bitch.
Prosciutto.
Hey, no matter how this word goes down, just remember that we have yellow jackets.
That's correct. Yeah.
And
anything-
honestly, it's getting a little boring just being me and you.
Yeah.
So if you get this wrong, it'd be nice to have Tyler in the club. Then, like, also, we don't have to eat the entire turkey dinner at the winner's dinner.
Turkey dinner.
That's what I chose.
Is it prosciutto or bresciutto?
Prosciutto.
I think he's saying
Prosciutto.
bruciuto.
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto. P R E S C H U T T O. Prosciutto.
Not even close.
Is it PR?
You can steal here.
Is it? What did you say? You said it was PRE?
Yeah.
Isn't it PRO?
Yeah.
I'm back in, baby. I'm back in.
I mean,
You want to finish it off, Myles?
Pro, there's no S in it, or there is an S.
Imagine some kid fucking pulled that at the National Spelling Bee. Hey, wait.
So
Is there an S here?
not two T's in this.
can I just get some clarity here? I just want to know how the fuck prosciutto is spelt.
PROSCH.
There's no S. We clarified.
Wait, you guys said there was an S.
No, there is.
No, there's not an.
Oh, it's a CH.
No, it's PROSCIUTTO. That's what it's
No H.
Yeah.
Who the
Nah. No
All right, he's got to prove it. If he gets this word wrong, we're all back in.
Okay.
Jared,
What are these
can you
rules?
give me the spelling one more time?
PROSCIUTTO.
Yeah, I was never. doing that.
Prosciutto.
Well, I am glad that we all got at least one hard word.
Yeah.
I mean, Ryan didn't know. We only know vignette because of editing.
Yeah. It's like vinaigrette, but like less letters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kicking myself about misspell right now.
I mean, I got absolutely fucked by the nursery rhyme of I before E, except after C. I'm a grown man. I'd have to go home tonight and be fucking pissed.
Well, the way Jared said it was misspell. He said misspell.
Yeah.
Why didn't you put a B in it? Then?
He's basically just
Mispel.
pronounced it Mipel.
Yeah.
Like he's French.
Oh, it's got to be one S in it then.
Also, lieutenant's French, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that when you're like, what's wrong with the English language?
me.
Like, well, it's French.
What's French?
Okay, you have to prove it.
Also, though, the French, they don't pronounce any letters ever.
Well, in lieu of recent
Also,
events.
this is an English spelling bee, and you chose a French word.
Well,
and Chihuahua.
Prescutio is got to be Italian.
Yeah, you have done. Is beige even an English word?
Vignette is definitely.
Do we
not.
agree with
And
this is an
Chihuahua. Chihuahua's Spanish.
Chihuahua? Lieutenant? Fucking
Prescutto.
beige is French too.
But you're French.
Yeah, he's
I
trying to
know,
cater
but this
to
is
you.
an English bee. I've only been studying the English words. I call for a redo on English words only.
So you okay.
Next episode.
So the first annual one, you spelled charcuterie correct. Is that an English word, or is it?
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
No,
not.
I think it is.
It is.
Well, regardless, it was amazing that I fucking mumbo jumboed with not having English words. I'm beginning to think you don't even know an English word.
I don't know
The
if I
only
do.
one that was English word was misspell.
Which is probably not English.
Yeah, if we really boil it down, then most of these are probably not.
I call.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
Yeah, I call for a redo.
This is nothing but a crock pot of bullshit.
I think I have 7 more words if you guys really want to.
I don't. I don't want to.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By definition of the rules.
You have to prove it.
Well, there's.
You didn't have to.
I think there was tampering.
How do you know?
I think there was
I remember.
tampering. I think
Yeah,
there
because
was
I went twice last time and you didn't.
I've gone twice. I got one right.
I'm
You-
talking last time when you said I didn't.
You didn't have to prove it.
This is like the Watergate.
You have to prove it.
No, I don't.
Water.
We
Jared.
had the same amount of words, and I got one more right.
Jared, give him one more word.
WHATTER
One more word?
GATT.
Sure. I mean, I still win regardless.
Watergate.
Millennium.
That's fucking
Millennium.
Just think back to the Backstreet Boys album, Easy.
I was going the Falcon. MILLENIUM. Millennium.
Incorrect.
What? Couldn't even prove it.
You missed one N by the N. It's two N's right there.
Like back to back ends?
NNIUM.
Yep. MILLENNIUM.
I mean, I would have
Fucked.
spelled it the exact way you spelled it.
Yep.
God, what a disaster.
So this spelling bee is a draw. Everyone has.
No, it's not.
Oh, you had two misspelled
Yeah,
words.
this is
yeah, but I had
but
one
yeah.
right.
This is
Yeah,
a
but you
draw.
got 3 words. I only got 2 words.
I
now
only
we
got
go to-
2 words.
now
And
we-
I got 2.
No, now we go to sudden death. Now we go
now
to.
goes to sudden
Now
death.
Yeah, we go
give me
sudden
my
death.
jacket.
No, I think that next year,
We go sudden death
and
now.
I'll
One-
remember this a year later.
When he does the yellow jacket joke for the first time again.
No, we.
I'll remember that everyone gets 3 words. It's not just a double elim, and we'll do the out of that
Oh, my
because 2 words ain't enough,
Well, it's not supposed
especially
to
when
be.
they're not English. In English, please. You know I don't speak Spanish.
No, I think we have to go sudden death right now.
No.
I say, okay, here's the new rules for next year. Everyone
Okay,
gets
what
3
is it?
words, and they all have to be 4-letter words.
Shit.
And the first word, I know you're going to give it to me. You're going to give me fucking diet, and then I'm not going to remember where the I and the E go.
Oh my god.
Wait, where does it go?
Give him Lou.
In lieu.
Yeah, how do you say LEIU?
LIEU.
This is fucking
That was
bullshit.
a joke.
L-O-U, though, as the name, right?
Yep. Yes.
Ugh.
Or Louis. L-O-U-I-S. Not to brag. Knew that S was there at the end. Couldn't even hear it. Couldn't even hear the S, but I knew it was there. It's an absolute.
You know, we should next time we should go. Spelling bee should be U.S. cities,
I like that idea.
No.
because then we know it's American.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
first of all,
Well, no,
well,
a lot of U.S. cities are not
Fucking
based off of.
Santa Fe.
Right. Fond du Lac.
Like New York is just the new version of York, which is English. So I take that back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and
San Diego.
we're gonna make this next spelling. We're gonna make the next B so fucking English. You're gonna have to do an English accent.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you don't
That's
put the
German.
space, if you don't,
Burgers are German.
is there a space in between or not?
I don't know.
space between
That spelling
Um,
bee was.
that
McDonald's.
was. I mean, talk about. We need to fucking
Scottish.
drain. We need to drain the swamp on the spelling bee committee. It's just fucking horseshit. We're gonna unionize. We're gonna get some demands out there, and us beers need some fucking answers. All right,
It's ANS.
ANSWERS. Answers. That actually would have been a great letter as a silent W in there. I am so excited for this next segment. Ryan, out of nowhere, out of left field, basically challenged me to a diss track off.
Correct.
Can we agree?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you concerned at all that you may never be able to come back from this?
I have very low expectations.
You have low expectations.
Yes. You said, hey Ryan, do you want to hear the beat? I said no. Do you want to hear the first line? I said no.
I never said you
wanna
want to
hear
hear
it.
the first line.
Tyler did.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I just said I had heard it.
I am going in this completely blind. Could be my funeral. Could be this could be my upcoming.
Well, as you can see, actually, right before the podcast, I switched into my black vest because this is your funeral.
Yeah.
I intentionally wore my black hat and my black sweatpants today.
Yeah. So essentially, you're Eminem and I am Papa Doc.
Yeah, I mean, of course, any good rapper versus a bad rapper is what this is. So,
So Eminem versus Nick Cannon.
yeah, maybe what's his name?
I don't know.
The guy who sings "Smang It." Flint Flossie.
MC
Flint
Virgins.
This is Eminem versus Flint Flossie.
Okay. Flint Fossey came at Eminem hard.
"Smang It, girl."
Episode
Smash
98.
it and bang it is what his song is. As you can imagine, it's great lyrics.
Episode 98, I handed it off to the great. We'll see what he's got.
Why are you so nice with your disses?
You are a terrible disser.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I do that.
You're way too Midwest nice. I got a beat ready to go. I was up till 3 a.m. last night working on my rap. I wanted to make sure that I was going to properly decease Ryan.
So when you heard this beat, were you like, oh, yeah, this is the one?
Yeah, without a question. This
Yeah,
is
it
the
was
one.
like, you were ready. And you said
All
this
right,
is...
so are we ready to go?
Are you switching mics?
Yes, we got to get the proper micage in here. Ryan. Dead air.
Oh, we're
Great
changing
radio.
out mics. Well,
Ryan, you don't need to change mics, do you?
no, I don't need to change mics. Wow, you're going full like performance mode. That mic is going to be cupped so hard in your hand. You don't eat the mic. Whatever you do, don't eat the mic.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2.
You're so loud.
All right,
Are we good to go?
why am I kind of nervous for some reason?
You're nervous. I've been hyping it up.
I have a couple butterflies in my stomach. I don't know how this is gonna go. I actually don't know what you're gonna bring out onto the podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna wait and see. We're gonna wait and see.
All right,
DJ Tyler, you ready to spin that track?
Yes.
I'm not ready yet. You ready, Ryan?
I'm ready. I was ready last episode.
Tyler, let's just do it. Hey, you shouldn't have done this, Ryan. Everyone, welcome to Ryan's funeral. We're wearing black. I call this one the eulogy. You ready, Ryan?
Ready as
Fuck,
ever be.
start over. I got too into what I was gonna say beforehand.
Yeah.
You ready?
Let's
go.
I was waiting.
Play it. I forgot to look at my cue. Ryan's funeral yet again. The eulogy. We're gathered here today to remember the life of a skinny little bitch. I don't feel contrite. Bury him here for his loved ones to see. Riding my coattails since he could first breathe. I'm signing his checks, breaking his neck. Do you even lift, bro? You call those pecs? It's hard to rap with a spoon in your mouth. I heard dude dad's hiring, so you better head south. You asked what the king would step up and bring. Here's some clout, there's some clout, bitch kiss the ring. Breakfast ball this, breakfast ball that. Shut the fuck up, I gave you stats. Print your shirts. Print your shirts, that's cute buttercup. You're still paying off that shitty GMC pickup. Candy from a baby, I'ma call you Reese's. I shattered your ego, may it rest in pieces. What do you guys think?
Oh my God.
Was that a legit diss track or what?
It was very real.
I missed one fucking
What do you
line
mean
there.
it was real?
No, it was like real disses.
Yeah, they weren't
Don't
true.
come at me. I didn't say shit. Relax, Ryan.
I think that this is the exact mood I wanted. It was literally fucking funeral vibes in here when I finished that.
I mean, the whole dude that part, that's what fucking set me over.
Hey, that was a good line.
Oh my God.
You know, I was fucking nervous and oh man, I missed some stuff. I think it was good execution. I don't know why I randomly had to throw in. I mostly needed something to rhyme with buttercup, so I had to.
I thought you were gonna say
GMC.
pickup truck.
Well, pick up
Yeah,
buttercup.
yeah, I got it.
Some of my favorite lines in there is
All of them.
pretty good. Pretty good, huh, guys?
It was good. It was mean. I feel bad.
Do you even lift, bro? You
Don't feel
call
bad for
those.
me.
You call those.
Why are you
pecs?
mad at me, Ryan? Stop.
Hey, did you catch the silver spoon reference?
I did.
It's hard to rap with a spoon in your mouth. I heard dude dad's hiring. You better head south. Bitch kiss the ring. My personal favorite that I wanted, it basically was coming at Tyler, was breakfast ball this, breakfast ball that. Shut the fuck up. I gave you stats.
Yeah, that pissed me off too.
Yeah.
That was good though. That beat was fire.
This is the ending line that took like literally like 45 minutes to figure out. Candy from a baby, I'ma call you Reese's. I shattered your ego, may it rest in pieces. Reese's Pieces. See what I did there?
That's good.
Like pieces, like PIECES.
Yeah.
But also RIP because it's a funeral.
Uh-huh.
Fucking, that's some deep shit. That's some Tupac lyrics right there.
That's some 2 a.m. shit right there.
I don't know how to feel because I feel like I betrayed the listeners.
Hey, it doesn't matter because there's one person that'll always trump the listeners, and it's your dear wife.
That's true, Tyler.
That is sick, Tyler.
What
He's
a
clearly been married before,
Yeah, what a
that
sick
guy.
feeling.
Becca's lucky.
I know.
You're lucky. You're lucky that I survived the hike.
What hike are we
Maybe
on?
she was trying to kill you.
Actually,
maybe.
Actually, no. You're probably pissed I survived the hike.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that was part of it too. Is
So,
big life insurance.
well, for
policy.
one, kudos to me for surviving the hike. She tried to kill me, and little did she know that I have an uncanny ability to be resilient and survive.
And passion. Yeah.
You have passion.
I have passion. I absolutely spazzed on the hike.
Yeah, did he get passionate?
Well, hold
the
on,
hike?
Let me set the stage here.
All
Okay.
right, go ahead.
So, Ann and I, week 1, this was in week 1, right?
Yep.
We're on the Big Island. We hadn't really done any activities other than sit by the pool and beach and chill, right? And so I figure if I give up this one thing, then I can do whatever the fuck I want the rest of the trip, right? That's the mentality.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay. So I started feeling it out, and I'm like, all right, what do you? So hiking, like, she was like, oh, we can just like drive right up to the spot. It's just a little teensy tiny, itty bitty teeny weeny little baby hike, and then the views are insane. And I was like, okay. She was focusing on 2 spots.
Okay.
One was a little further drive, one was shorter. And I was like, okay, well, what about this one? The views look pretty sick there. Googling it, and she's like, well, if we go to that one, there's a portion of it that's so steep that cars can't even drive up it. So this is the 2 options. I got that and this other one. So, I wonder which one I'm going to choose.
I mean, if a car can't do it, you think fucking I can do it?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a fucking brick shithouse machine, but I'm not like that, you know?
Yeah.
I only got 2 legs, not 4 wheels. Yeah. So you think I'm getting up that steep of a thing that cars can't even? Now, don't get me wrong. I would have figured out I Sherpa'd back and forth, left and right,
They're
switchbacks.
taking you so long.
Hey.
You haven't passed by so many people. If you were doing that up the road and people are just going straight, that'd be so funny.
I mean,
Yeah.
a car can't even go straight.
I mean, yeah, quickest way from point A to point B is a straight line.
Yeah.
Unless it's 100-degree angle, it's backwards. You ever seen rock climbers that do that?
Your legs are hanging off, but your hands are.
It was
All upper body.
Yeah.
it was north of 90 degrees.
Sure.
Is what the reviews were saying. And so I said, okay, I guess comparatively, this one looks easier.
Keep going.
So she's like, oh, yeah, no worries. We can drive right up to it. Itty bitty hike. Nothing serious, you know? And then it was like, so my ear starts perking up when she's like, oh, yeah, it says here, like, easy to moderate hike. And I'm thinking, it sounds chill, right? But then I think, well, this is for someone who hikes.
Correct. Yeah.
So then I'm like, this is going to be moderate for someone who is a hiker. And if you guys know anything about me, I'm not a hiker. And the whole time it's her trying to gas this thing up, make it feel good.
Really?
No.
What were you saying? How'd you convince him?
So I convinced him, instead of doing anything else that day, like going for a walk or anything like that, we go on this hike.
Walking.
Yeah.
It was more so like a lot of other touristy things I didn't really want to have to do.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like go take Instagram photos on some beach or whatever.
Yeah.
Go pick seashells on the
I don't
beach
know.
or-
It was I had to pick my poison. Really.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, for you to pick the hike over any of those, the other ones had to
It'd be bad.
And then and inform them what we did on the drive.
Oh, we listened to the history of the island.
Ooh. Which island?
Like an audio book of the history of the island.
Why do you need that? I'm sure there's a hat that had it on it.
That's
you could have just
true.
got
Or
the
a
hat.
shirt.
Yeah,
read that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was riveting.
We did learn a
Entertainment.
lot. You learned quite a bit.
I know, but the guy it was just a tour. It was like literally like, so it's supposed to be like promoting the like, the culture, whatever. It was just like, all right, if you want to turn here, there's a resort that you're going to want to go to and give them your money. It's kind of what it was by the end of it.
Yeah.
But so we wind around the islands. We go through these small towns, this and that. I'm wondering when we're going to get there. We finally show up, and it's at the top of this valley, which I was thinking I'm going to have to hike up first, and then it will be quite literally all downhill from there.
Yeah.
But Ann decides to do a hike that gave me the old reversal. So I'm at the top to start.
Oh.
We pull up. Parking lot is as big as this room. I had to.
I got out of the driver's seat.
Yeah, she
Miles,
had to get out of the driver's seat because I said, if we're going hiking, I ain't driving. And and I had to Austin Powers myself into this. Just and I finally back in, and the lady who was standing there at the beginning of the trail absolutely spazzes on us, says that her ancestors were buried there, so we better fucking respect the fuck out of it.
Was she passionate or did she spaz?
He didn't even hear her. I heard her. He wasn't there.
I got secondhand spazzed
Sure. Yeah.
on. But it was like, well,
yeah.
why would you bury your ancestors where everyone's hiking?
Yeah.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, there's this rope down there. Don't go inside the rope. I'm like, well, that's what ropes are for. I wouldn't. I've been to a golf course before. I know how ropes work.
Course etiquette.
No, we honestly, it was.
Hey, she did say that a couple people broke their leg going down. The hike.
Yeah. That's how it started. Yes. Thank you for reminding me,
You're
Ann.
welcome. She
was
said
like-
right at the beginning here,
She
we've
said
had a
that-
lot of calls.
Yeah, we've had a lot of calls of injured people that need medical assistance.
But then also she said there's no service down there. So good
Yeah.
luck.
Oh, that's great. I got the satellite
leg.
phone in my
On this
backpack though.
easy to moderate hike, people are breaking legs. There are
I think she was just trying to get us not near her.
Hawaiian burial grounds everywhere.
Yeah.
And no cell service. It sounds like a recipe for a horror movie.
And then when you walk past her, she quite literally said, "Break a leg."
Yeah. So Ann and I, we each got a water and we started our hike. And obviously going downhill isn't as bad.
We didn't
right?
need any
So
water going downhill.
I was in
Yeah.
absolute conservation mode.
You were
and
water.
I knew that I was going to need that water on the way back up. I was already. So the worst thing about being someone who doesn't hike a lot, when you go on a
or
hike,
ever.
you don't think about nature when you're on a hike. You think about trying not to die.
You think about where you're gonna step next.
Where you're going to step next, and if your heart rate is getting too high, do you need to stop? Not wow. this is
Yeah.
beautiful Earth.
Or you're trying to pick out your next point of where you want to take a break.
Yeah.
Like, I want to make it to that tree and then we can take
It
a break.
becomes a workout. 10 more steps.
Yep.
Just 10 more fucking steps. You got it, Myles. And we started our way down. The way down was smooth sailing.
Yep.
If you subtract all of the falling rocks and wet conditions and
There's horses. Horse poop.
I had to navigate a horse on the trail.
Also,
Like
let
a
me.
wild horse or some guy on it?
Guy had 2 horses. He was riding one, pulling one behind him, and they were shitting all over the. So
Okay,
now
also-
I not only got to worry about mud, rocks, falling rocks, breaking my leg, no cell service, 100 degrees, 100% humidity. I now have to worry about dodging horse shit. It was quite literally horse shit.
But you did. The horse passed us, and you said, "Well, if a horse can do it, I can do it."
That was kind of, I'm like, okay.
Whose horse is that?
Whose horse is
Whose horse is that? But it was like, okay, but then I started thinking a horse can run and do things way more than humans can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, if that horse was shitting his pants, I mean, this is going to be, if I make it back up, if they don't have to airlift me out of this valley, this is going to be a miracle, and I'm going to live to tell. And I'm going to spread the word about the dangers of hiking.
Yeah, like my health insurance is only domestic. It's only mainland.
It's only mainland.
It's only mainland.
That's
It
actually
does
the
not-
name of the insurance company that I went with is Only Mainland. I never thought I'd go to Hawaii.
and have to use
It's
it.
just my luck.
Put that on this, the whole thing. So we get down to the valley. Sigh of relief, truly. Heart rate through the roof. Sigh of relief, though. To the right, there were some wild cows, I believe, that were just chilling that scared the shit out of some patrons in front of us. Got a chuckle out of that.
Skinny guys.
And then, Ann, what did we do while we were in the valley?
Took some photos.
And then what?
Looked at the scenery, and
That's what we did.
what else is the hike for?
I don't know.
Not for leisure. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So up to this point, I want to hear your take on things that were happening.
So
Start with the car incident.
I want to hear about these falling rocks. You just said rocks were falling around you, but no one has explained that.
he was being a spaz. There's no falling rocks.
Why would they have a sign that says "Watch for falling rocks"?
Did you
if there's-
see any falling rocks?
Yeah, I kicked one down.
They put that all along the roads in like Colorado, but like your odds of getting hit by a falling rock are like 0.01%.
But are there falling rocks?
At some and like in like once in 20 years probably they have to put it up to save their butts.
Okay. So there was no falling rocks at this particular time. Then what?
Thank God.
There was a kid being carried by a person in front of us,
That
and
was a kick to the nuts.
Miles said, "If a kid can do it, I can do it."
Well, no, if
So
this
the kid wasn't doing it.
Oh, no,
He's getting carried.
well,
This guy can get.
This
guy was basically carrying a 20-pound medicine ball the whole ride, and I was dying.
yeah, and they beat us down by like quite a bit. But our way down was a breeze.
It was smooth.
It was
sailing.
smooth sailing. That's it.
And you don't realize how steep it was going down. You know, you're excited to get down there.
Yeah.
You were
just
excited to
you're
get
in
down
coast
there?
mode.
Also, I taught Ann how to look, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you tell me to look at?
Well, we got down there, and there was like, you could look at the ocean. There was some rocks and shit, and then there was this valley, and she was standing there at the opening of the valley, and it like kind of curved to the left, and I was like, well, you can't see anything. You got to come over here. You got to explore a little bit. Obviously, no, you didn't go with the burial grounds, but
Yeah.
if we're gonna make it
No
down,
ropes were crossed.
let's go start poking around, looking around at shit.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting a better vantage point of the valley.
Nice.
We did. Good photos.
And then the nightmare began.
How long were you stalling in that valley until you're like,
You were stalling quite a bit.
fuck, okay, now we got
He took a pee.
Burial
On
ground.
the burial ground?
No.
You pissed on a dead person.
Next to the cows.
Next to the cows.
I
So
thought you were
you-
going to say next to the kid.
Wow, where else was I supposed to go? Was I supposed to wade into the ocean and take a piss in the ocean?
I think.
Then I got salty shorts the whole ride up.
Chafing.
Uh,
So how many minutes did it take to go downhill?
Oof, 10, 20.
I would
probably
say
15,
12
20.
minutes.
Oh, that ain't bad.
No.
Yeah.
It's like a 30-minute round trip hike. Yeah.
It sounds pretty easy to moderate to me.
Yes.
Yeah, easy to
Yeah.
mod.
And it wasn't like you couldn't keep yourself up going down. It was like what you said earlier.
There were
You're going
switchbacks, right?
switchbacks. Yeah, you're going
I mean-
back and forth. It wasn't just like pavement. It wasn't paved or gravel. It was rocks. Like you had to like figure out where your
Falling.
next step.
Falling
Yeah,
rocks.
falling rocks.
Mud.
Horse
You had to
shit.
figure out where your
Horseshit.
next
How are the
step
horses
was.
figuring out where to step?
The horses were
It was
struggling.
nothing short of a miracle,
they-
Tyler.
The horses are Hawaiian though. They know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they know the
Horses.
land.
It's their ancestors that are buried
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, they probably have some ancestors there too. But anyways, continue.
It was definitely, before we went up, it was kind of like a, right, Ann, make sure you drink
No,
it in.
do you want to
before
know what he did before we went up? There was like a group of people, like down there. It was us and a group of like 4, 5, 6 friends. And then he looks at me, he's like, let them go up first. So we're like,
Because inevitably they're going to pass us, and then you have to do the awkward stand on the side of the trail. And like,
Yeah.
Let them
well,
play through.
what a hike,
Yeah.
right? Uh-huh.
Yeah. We're just gonna sit here and have a beer and relax.
Oh, we're taking it easy today. You guys go ahead.
Yeah, third hike of the day.
Oh
Yeah.
god! Oh god! This is a good spot. This is a good lookout spot. You guys go ahead though.
Yeah.
Staring directly at a tree.
and we left like 20 minutes before them.
No.
No. So we had to wait for them to go up. We took our time behind them a little bit. And yeah, so
Well, I didn't want to ruin their experience either.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
true.
I was if I'd have ran up on them and just been on their heels the whole way up, that'd have been fun for them.
Yeah, they'd
They would have.
have ruined their whole trip.
Hey, that's not being a good fellow hiker. You know.
Bad for hike
So we began our ascent.
actually, no, can I add one more thing? This doesn't really matter, but we were taking a photo. Someone took a photo for us. And then I said, I can take a photo for you too. And they're like, no, we do this quite a bit. I was like, oh, okay.
Shut down the professional photographer. I'm like, well, you're
Wow,
fucking lost.
it was the guy with the kid on his back. too.
Yeah.
I was like,
Hardo.
oh yeah.
I thought they were gonna be like, oh yeah, that'd be great, thank you. And they're like, no, we do this hike all the
I should
time.
have challenged him to a Oklahoma drill. Oh
In
yeah,
the
you can
valley.
hike with a kid on your back. Let's line up. Fucking third and short.
Yeah, keep the kid on your back too.
QB sneak. Low man wins. Let's fucking go, pussy. Anyways,
Oh, because he didn't want a picture taken. Hey, fuck you.
No, I thought they would just say like, no, it's okay, but he had to say, no, it's okay. We do this all the time.
he was definitely like a snobby hiker move.
Yeah,
Sure.
like, oh, we've done this. We have our
Oh
photos.
God!
I
This
remember-
place, on the scale of beauty,
This
this is
just
so low.
this
On the
is
scale of
easy
beauty,
to
this
moderate to
This
me.
is horse shit on the scale
Yeah.
of beauty.
Why would we
Quite
want a
literally.
photo?
Yeah, they're
quite
like-
literally.
Well, I mean, the clientele of people who are hiking, it's like those people. There's also like you had some people wearing some CrossFit shirts, and you're just like, I'm not.
We did see someone in some sandals, and you're like, that's promising.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, when we started, I was like, that dude's got sandals on.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's not to be so bad, and that's how I started. I started with the mentality of,
You're optimistic. Yeah.
all right, here we
A
go.
horse did it. Someone with a kid on their back did it, and someone in
horse.
sandals.
I'm just
did
thinking,
it.
"Pfft, all right, up and down, one foot after another.
Yeah.
And then as we started the ascent, it teases you because it starts off at a low grade. And then it becomes like you are scaling the side of the Empire State Building.
You're like King Kong.
I felt like King Kong trying to get to the top of the Empire State Building.
Again, maybe a 12-minute walk up the hill.
It was not a walk.
It was a hike.
It was a
Yeah.
climb.
It's the climb.
It was a
It's not about how fast you get there. It ain't about making it to the other side, Miles.
Yeah, it's not
It
about the
would be like-
destination. It's
it
about
would-
the journey.
It would, you know, like the
Of climb. We were
Stairmaster
doing the
machine.
song. I was doing the lyrics to the climb.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't know
Miley
it.
Cyrus, the climb.
Yeah.
Hannah Montana.
It would be like if you went on a stair, you know, like the Stairmaster machine that like has the steps that rotate,
Mm-hmm.
but they were just all uneven, rocky, muddy, horse shitty steps.
I mean,
and it just went, and it was going pretty quick. Is what I don't know why it was going quick, but it felt like that's how exhausting it was.
what shoes were you wearing?
I had tenny runners on.
You had tennies on.
But it like, so we got to like the first little switchback, and it was like, okay, all right, this will be all right. We get to the second switchback, and it's like, we're gonna need to take a break. And
No one
then-
behind us, so we're good.
Yeah. All right, stay focused. Stay focused. Start going up again.
Mind you, it's getting warmer and warmer by the minute.
Warmer and warmer by the minute. Humid, falling rocks everywhere. Steep as shit. Because when you go down, it's like just walking down a flight of stairs, right? That's pretty cake. And then I hear a clunk. What's that? So I drank all my water down at the bottom. The only water we had left. Anne dropped on the ground, cap off, water spilt everywhere. We're down.
No.
We're down to zero water. I took a photo of it too. I got it. We can put this on Instagram or something. So now,
Okay,
hold
mind
on.
you,
So now I'm in grave danger in the sense that people break their fucking legs on this thing. There's horse shit, there's mud, there's falling rocks, there's no cell service. I'm sweating. It's 100 degrees, 100% humidity.
It's getting hotter.
It's getting even hotter than that.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
My legs are my legs are a Thanksgiving dessert. It's just absolute jello. I have no water. We have no other provisions. We don't even have any other patrons around to assist me if I do go down.
And we have.
I don't even if I get stung by something, I peed, so I can't even pee on myself to
that was your
disinfect the
thought
A lot
process.
of jellyfish on this
Yeah.
hike.
Yeah.
That's
You
your
never
own
know.
fault. That's your own fault.
Yeah.
And we are only halfway up.
We are 6 minutes in to this 12-minute ascent.
We are 6 minutes in. And
God forbid you go 6 minutes without water. Also, mind
it's
you,
not just me sitting here going 6 minutes. I am doing. Have you ever heard of Ironmans?
yeah.
I went through an Ironman that day.
Did he go through an Ironman, Ryan?
I'm gonna get the Ironman tattoo.
Ironman 12.1. Ironman 12.1 minutes.
I am going
12.1 minute ascent.
Yeah. 13.1 sticker I'm putting on my truck for the 13.1 minutes I had to endure of hell.
Well, actually,
Okay.
26.2 because you did go down.
That is true.
How often were you on all fours climbing up?
No, there was a couple times I had to, brace with like a running back in a hole, get a little tripped up, hand down on the ground, keep going.
I did. Okay, so granted, I haven't had any water this entire time. You drank all yours. I dropped mine. There was a little bit, it fell, but not all of it came out. I literally offered it to you.
It was
And you said this-
contaminated with horse shit.
That's how little of bad of hikers we are. We just carried our water bottle and we had a water bottle in one hand, our phone in the other hand, and we were just going down the mountain. We didn't have like a backpack.
You didn't have ski poles or anything.
No.
Because if I do that, then it means that I'm a hiker. I'm not a fucking hiker.
And in our water bottles, the cap didn't like screw on. It,
It
was
was
just
a
like
bad
it was
water
like just
bottle.
set on top. So like we had this.
It was one of those eco-friendly things that just don't.
Yeah, and then so we had a water bottle in one hand with a cap that didn't stay on, and then both of us, and then our phones or whatever else in the other hand.
You didn't have pockets?
My phone was in my
I
pocket.
think I had like leggings on, no, so I
You
didn't.
think I
But
would risk not having one of my hands free on this fucking death hike?
Okay, I would say, just to stop you right there, what you could have done to fit in a little bit with the locals, the hikers, and to make it a little easier, you got to find a stick.
Is
right
I could have
away.
been like 100 pounds lighter.
Okay. Aside from that, you could have found you got to find a good stick right away.
Yeah.
You find a good stick and you're set for the rest of the
I
hike.
heard that the best sticks are behind the ropes, and they just do that to gatekeep the sticks.
Or that, or
Or they're
you
usually tied together in the shape of a cross.
Or so
hey.
you have a handle.
And you're not supposed to like.
As if ancient Hawaiians would be celebrating Christianity.
Or Buddhism.
or like, could you just have used the ropes to scale yourself back
There you
up?
go.
Could've.
I mean, there was options here, but your delusion also probably set in after 6 minutes.
Well, yeah. So now
So-
my world's spinning. I don't know up from down, left from right.
You got the twisties is what they call it in gymnastics. You
Yeah.
don't know what
I got the
direction you're.
twisties. I have the spins, is what they call it.
But you knew how to-
and that's what they call it in the drunk community. I now have the twisties in the gymnastics, and now I have the spins in the drunk community. And I haven't had a sip of alcohol today.
But you also were able to use your phone perfectly, because every time something like happened, you would see a sign that had the elevation or the slope. You'd be like, "Oh, let's take a picture of that for the podcast." Or whatever. Or me spilling my water. Gotta take a photo of that. Gotta show everyone
I
how
don't know what you're
terrible
talking
this
about.
is.
My head was spinning.
You probably blacked out.
I may have blacked out. That's what they would call it in the astronaut community when they're re-entering Earth's surface. They also call it blackout in the drunk community.
It's good to translate it for our audience, because I think we all drink a lot.
That's a great bit.
In the drunk community, they call it fucked up.
In the drunk community, they call it being a degenerate piece of shit.
And how are you feeling at minute 6 on the way back?
Not one drop of sweat.
Oh,
Just
but
absolutely glowing.
hold on. But just wait.
Ooh.
This is just, you think the hard part's behind me? We haven't even gotten to the final climax act here. All right. So now water gone. We started up again. You said to me, I don't remember this part being this steep on the way down. And it was the final portion of it. So if you broke it up into halvesies, the second half was the steeper part on the way up. And we had to do multiple stops. I get to the final switchback. And you ever seen like on a movie when they look down like a long corridor and like the visual effect makes it just keep getting longer and longer? That's what I'm seeing. And so I was like, "And I'm not stopping."
Yeah, you didn't stop.
I go, "I'm not stopping. I'm going to rip this off. I may have a heart attack. I might break my leg, but it's better than enduring this hike for a minute longer." And so I booked it. I went and I went and I went and I went. And you even were like, I could hear you behind me in between my breaths. 'Cause that's all I could hear at that point. Is and in between those, I heard Ann breathe a little bit, and I was like, "See you, motherfucker. This is definitely moderate to hard. This is a moderate to hard hike." And
On our way down, there's like a 70-year-old lady passing us.
Hey. So there was one teeny tiny switchback at the very end, which was kind of a false ending. But once we got all the way up, and like literally, I don't know if you remember playing sports, you would do conditioning, right? And like you would go sprints, you just go as hard as you can, then you finally finish, right? You're as tired as you could be.
Mm-hmm.
You have to like walk around and like catch your breath and put your hands on the top of your head.
Yep.
And your mouth starts tasting like there's blood in it.
Your
and all
knees
that.
are a little wobbly.
I literally, that's what I was like at the end of this. I'm dead serious.
The worst.
It was the hardest hike I've ever done in my life. No, I haven't done a ton of hiking, but
The one and
But this would have been top the list for sure.
and then so as I'm recovering,
I go turn the AC on in the car because I'm a good wife.
You gotta get that AC on.
I did take a photo of myself. I had one drop of sweat.
And that's how you know it was hard.
I don't
Anne had
sweat.
one drop of sweat running down the side of her face. And I was like, see you motherfucker. And as I'm recovering, cursing the ancient Hawaiians, and I look at like the board that's next to like the hike thing.
Like the record leaderboards. If your name goes up.
Oh, where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I
They
at?
probably updated by now.
Where's player 8? Come on. It's like laser tag.
Yeah, laser tag at the end.
I took so long, it just gave me a DNF. Or he withdrawed from the thing.
Hell yeah.
No, I looked and it said, I'm dead serious. I have a photo of the stats. So apparently we do stats for hikes now. It said the grade was between 4 degrees and 54 degrees. So that's an actual stat.
Yeah.
At one point, it was literally like, because this is 45. This is another 9 degrees further than that. At one point, it was that steep.
Well, even like treadmills only go up to like what 15% incline,
something
and
like
that's
that.
hard. That's hard walking. On
Thank you.
15%.
54.
For me, so the whole hike is 12 minutes between 4 and 54% grade. I bet
This
9 seconds.
So-
this segment of this
Yes.
podcast has lasted longer than the hike.
Yeah.
The whole last third of the hike is between at least 20 degrees and 54 degrees, though.
Yeah.
Boom. So
Do you want to do the other hike? That was like 90%.
I can't. If that was easy to moderate, I cannot fathom.
It's
what
actually
that
like
other
one of
hike
the
would have been.
steepest roads in the world, actually.
Look up this road.
Jerry, yeah. We haven't looked anything up today. We got to look this up.
WAI.
WAIPIO Valley
Wapupo.
road. Just type in road. Steep grade. Yeah, there's a grade.
So this is not the one we went
Is the
on.
steepest road in the USA the first
That's
one?
the other option I had. I had steepest road in the United States, or I had death hike.
There's actually like a car that's abandoned because it fell off the cliff and people died on it.
Those are the two
Jerry,
options.
That's not funny.
Look
at
at
that
that
lady.
girl
Look at
standing.
that
Click
girl
on that.
standing.
Click on that. That was me hiking.
Oh my God.
Cool views though. Oh, someone biked
yeah.
it.
So
Vibes are immaculate.
so worth it. to
Go
just
back,
look.
Jerrod, to the main page, not the pictures.
Okay.
That one right there. The
It says dangerousroads.org.
And it's only 1.5 miles long.
So literally, I had the
Wait.
choice between road from dangerousroads.org or this hike.
You know it's legit because it's the org.
Yeah.
I wonder what the grade is. Yeah. Oh, with some 45% grade section. Oh, yeah, that's not as bad. What the heck?
Yeah, but you got to remember that's a road.
Yeah,
so
true.
out of 54, there were like steps you could
Mhm.
do to get on it.
Yeah.
But
So like, is this just the road to the trailhead of the hike?
This?
Yeah.
No, the whole thing's a road.
Look at what that the middle,
Oh.
Jerrod, right.
But people
where-
hike it. People
the-
hike the road.
Gotcha.
The bold lettering right on the line your mouse on. Driving non-4x4 vehicles into the valley can be and has been fatal. Survivors may also be unable to get their non-4x4 vehicles out of the valley without an extremely expensive tow.
Extremely expensive.
And you already have one of those under your belt.
You
this
know
year.
what though? If someone fell in there, a tow truck driver with a fucking sick dangling, no shirt
A
on,
Hawaiian tow truck driver.
he'd go up that steep ass road. He'd throw his hook down like a fishing line and pull you right out.
he would.
Yeah, that
He
one's
would.
an 8-minute. That one's in a go down, Jerrod. 8-minute drive, maybe. Probably be like a 2.5 hour
hike
walk.
for me.
I mean, just in general.
With the switchbacks, it would be.
yeah.
The mini switchbacks would be doing.
So these are the options you gave him.
Yeah.
What was the one you guys did?
Should we look it up?
Can we look it up?
POLOLU
P-O-L-O.
Palolulu.
Valley.
There it is. Or if it's just like a easy, simple hike.
That looks.
Bringing back any memories?
PTSD. Turn it off. You got to go to hike, yeah.
Deathhike.com says.
Easiesthike.com.
Look at that. That's the easy portion.
That guy's wearing cargo shorts.
Basically, the only traction you got.
Look at that.
You're so
Well, I
dramatic.
think
Look at that's bad.
You're so dramatic.
we're Jerrod.
See, program aims to mitigate visitors' impacts at Pololu Valley.
Jerrod, can you type in Pololu Valley hike parking lot?
It's so tiny. It's just the tiniest.
It's on the road.
People have to park on the
first
road
one, Jerrod.
for
that
yeah,
one.
right there. And it gets skinnier as it goes back.
So we parked at the very end. You can't even see it.
Yeah.
Which like you have like 2 feet.
Oh, right there, right below it, to the right,
This one?
right, left, right there.
Oh, sure.
So you see those trees there?
Yeah.
On
Look
the-
how close they are to those.
Anyways.
So yeah. So
I mean-
that being said, I wrapped it all up. I obviously recovered in no time because my body has uncanny ability to recover.
Do you have water in the car or not?
I asked to get like a
Luckily,
refresh.
I had a warm bottle of water in the
Didn't
car.
matter.
Didn't matter. Refreshing, and took a photo of how sweaty I was. It was a disaster. So there, I mean, I have a full collage of this hike for you to post, Jerrod.
Okay.
So for those listening, you can catch the photos on You Betcha Radio on Instagram.
Yep.
Or wherever.
And I asked Myles to like
How much
let
time?
me-
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, once we were done, we were driving away, and I was like, God, we should get some like cold, like
Get like a icy. or
yeah,
something.
yeah. No, I need protein.
Well, yeah, I just had the workout of my life.
Like, wasn't it like a icy or what? Like.
No, she wanted to get ice cream.
Like a snow cone.
You think after doing a hard run, I want a belly full of cream? What do you got for us?
All right, so you did your New Year's resolutions for 2021, so we're gonna revisit those right now.
Okay.
This is the first episode of 2022.
This is the
Oh
first.
shit! Happy New Year!
Happy
people.
New Year, guys.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've revisited my New Year's resolution since
Since you set them.
since a year ago. So we'll see how we did.
All right, I'm just gonna start with Tyler real quick
Okay.
because his was fire someone.
Are you sure that
Did
was
you
mine?
do that?
Yep,
That was
Myles.
mine.
both.
You
Yeah.
wanted to
Wow.
fire someone too?
Apparently,
Did you fire anyone?
Jared.
Tyler said, "quote I want to fire someone or go on a power trip."
He
I did
go on a
He
power
did go on a
trip.
power trip after the Vikings game.
After the Vikings
And
game.
I fired Jared.
Yes. Shit-faced Tyler.
Yeah. Lights on. Nobody's
no
home.
one's- Lights on. No one's home. Tyler went on a power trip. So mission accomplished.
Did it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, Myles. Also, you said fire someone.
I didn't necessarily fire someone. I just had to let someone go this year.
Yep.
What's the difference?
Mutual.
Is this more of like a classier
Well,
way of-
it's just I wasn't mean about it.
Eh,
It was just it was more of a mutual. Well, it was more of a hey man, this ain't working out, is it?
yeah.
Type of thing. It's not like a we don't want you here anymore. It was like this isn't working out.
So half accomplished.
Well, no, it was firing and letting someone go are basically the same thing. So I'm gonna mark that up as a win.
Yeah, like
We're
at
2
least
for 2.
at least 3/4 of a win.
No,
Yeah.
we're 2 for 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, resolutions are just like hand grenades
Assholes.
and horseshoes.
Everyone's got one.
They all stink.
They all stink.
Hand grenades stink.
I got close just to add to the fire.
Well, Jared's informing us on what our resolutions are. So,
Well, I don't have resolutions. I was on a podcast hiatus last year. I was not in the New Year's
Ryan,
episode.
you have one that you
Ryan was
remember?
battling colon cancer and was going through
Okay.
chemo.
So like Lakin was on the next episode. So Lakin
just
said for
kidding.
you,
You weren't, were you?
I don't think so.
No, yeah, you were.
If I was, she's gone. I shit that right
so
out.
Lakin had a resolution for you
Okay.
in the next episode, and she said, "Find your voice, speak louder." So do you think you accomplished that?
I think I've been
Depends
speaking
on
got
how many beers and whiskeys he's had. before
And how
the
many fish you
podcast.
caught?
Yeah.
I mean, Jerrod, have you had to turn the levels up on me yet today?
Not yet. You're pretty even with Myles. Well, just
Okay.
a hair.
What did you say, Jared? I can't hear you back here.
Just a hair above.
Yeah, so I'd say that we did pretty good.
Turn level.
You said that he's at my level.
Yeah.
I better turn up. That was your goal.
No, that was Lakin's goal
Lakin's
for
goal
him.
for-
I didn't get a resolution.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
You
were-
probably set one though. What was
I
it?
think you were busy. I think you were camping in the outback or something.
I was probably ice
He's on a
fishing at that
hike.
point.
Hey, he's like Steve on Blue's Clues. He was at college.
Yeah, just went to college quick. Now I'm back.
everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good
Great.
little hiatus.
Now you're back.
Myles, your second one was get really cut.
He did get a treadmill in October. October.
November
13th is when it
started though.
I literally walked on the treadmill twice this year.
No, hey, we were working. Hey, you were coming over. We were working out for a
That
bit
was
there.
not this year.
Yeah, it was. It was the summer.
Way. No way.
It was last summer.
Nope. No,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
was.
No, that was two summers ago. I literally walked on a treadmill twice this year.
2.08 miles.
I did look into Nugenics or whatever the fat burning
Frank
system
Thomas.
is. Yes.
P90xbeachbody.com.
No,
Low T.
No,
Tyler's got low
no.
T.
What's the fat burner?
Soon to be lower.
I did look into hydroxycut. Okay,
And
and what?
are you going with it?
What?
Hydroxycut.
With what?
I mean, clearly it's not working because I've been taking it for the last 3 months.
Oh, man.
So you guys tell me how am I looking?
Super cut.
You're looking cut as fuck.
Well,
Air
let's
quote
define.
cut.
What was the verbiage?
Did
Was
I
it super
define
cut?
cut?
He said get really cut. That's all I got written down. I think this is episode 101, 102.
My mom is gonna be so disappointed.
Hey, you can't just reach all goals in 1 year.
Wow.
It's a carryover.
New Year's resolutions are like buttholes.
Everyone's got
one, and they all stink.
And you tried to have two, so
Yeah.
you accomplished the
Yeah.
one.
And I can only have one
Yeah.
butthole.
Yep.
Next one was learn how to play an instrument / sing.
For me,
Yeah, that's what he said.
how fucking drunk was I during this podcast?
It was like 11 a.m. on a Tuesday.
Okay, learn how to sing or play an instrument.
/
Well, okay, I did-
backslash or forward.
big difference. Yeah.
So I sang by proxy. I sang by proxy this year.
song.
You're a song.
Yeah.
So I helped write a song
Christ.
this year. So I think we marked that up as a big win.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how to play the guitar a little bit.
I can play Jake. Jake. I can play 3 chords:
I'd maybe even say 4.
G, C, D, and A
F.
minor.
Yep.
So I actually, you know what? Let's mark that a win. So
Okay.
I think I'm 3 for 3.
2 for 3.
2, yeah.
Hydroxy
2 for 3, yeah.
I got on the cut.
He got cut.
I got on the cut. I got on the
Air quote
cut.
Yeah.
I think I said I wanted
Mentally.
I wanted to get cut.
Yeah.
I got hydroxy cut.
Yeah. The hydroxy.
You're giving me all
Yeah,
the
you got it
commercials
right.
next year.
I was a fat slob until I got hydroxy cut.
No,
Look at me now.
He's on the new Subway ad. He's a new spokesperson for
just-
Subway.
They
Pulled
just-
his pants
they-
out.
I ate 1 6-inch sub every day for 2021, and I got cut.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Your next one was make twice as much money.
Me?
Yeah.
How many resolutions did you have?
You had a lot.
Well,
There's
fuck,
like
he's
4
2
or
for
5
3
more.
so far. 3 for 3.
You have to say 5 more?
Yeah, 4 or 5 more. Yeah.
Holy shit, Miles, you were ambitious.
4 or 5 more?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I think I actually think I was pretty damn close to that one. So we'll just mark that as 4 for 4.
All right. Spend an entire Saturday on yard work.
I did that.
Did you?
I did that.
You
Just
got
one
on?
Saturday?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Such
did.
lofty goals. And
Yeah. I trimmed around everything. I did even did the edging with
weed
the
whacker?
trimmer.
Yep, that's the best.
I did one of those. I turned my sprinklers on and just stood there for probably 15, 20 minutes.
Watch them. We
I sometimes even will switch the zones early just so I can see the action faster.
Yeah.
Um,
We basically built your whole patio.
yeah.
We had 600-pound blocks that we lifted,
Honestly,
just us two.
is that the fifth one?
Something like that.
So
Yeah.
I'm 5 for 5, but I did that a few times. So we're going to go 7 for 7.
Okay.
What else is on there?
Get off work at 5 p.m.
That's not happening.
No,
But-
some days you didn't show up till 5. Grind in the dark to shine in the light, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I'll go 7 for 8. That one's not happening.
Yeah. Let's see.
There's no way I can get around that one.
Wake up earlier than 7 a.m. You did that a few weeks ago.
I did the whole story. I woke up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
I think that's 2 check marks.
What did you wake up at
So,
6
but now
for?
I'm back to 9 for 9.
Yeah.
He talked about it.
What'd you wake up at 6 for?
He just did
I was
it on
actually the
accident.
vice
You were
cousin.
probably on
Oh,
hiatus.
no. Yeah, that's when you
Michael
didn't know.
Strahan.
You didn't know what.
Blue
Blue
Origins.
Origin. Yeah,
Origins.
Yeah.
that's right. You didn't know what to do.
That
You're
was the
like,
day that I napped from 11 a.m. to 4. I
you
woke
were
up at 6 a.m.,
Yeah,
but I
that's
was
fine.
up at 6.
That's fine.
so.
And then the last one is hot tub. You said you were going to get a hot tub.
Did you get? No, you didn't get one.
I don't currently own a hot tub.
No.
I got the hookup for a hot tub on my house.
You need one of them blow up.
7 for 9.
No,
Not bad.
I was 9 for 10.
Mm.
So
Tyler, for you, Lakin said jazz up your style. Do you think you accomplished that?
Obviously.
honestly, he's looking pretty snazzy.
You did look pretty
today.
good. Yeah, new sweatshirt.
Tyler, the name brand guy wearing
Uh-huh.
Sitka bibs over here.
Now, Tyler,
What?
did you buy that yourself?
No, I got it as a Christmas gift.
classic.
Got it as a gift.
classic
Sitka. Same with Yeti. Got it as a gift.
Yep.
You're basically
can't afford it on my own.
You're basically wearing Yeti in bib form right now. How does that make you feel?
It's a great product that I wouldn't pay for myself.
You got it as a gift.
Mhm.
That's understandable, Tyler. It is fuzzy.
I would take that as
Yeah.
a gift.
It's like Sherpa material, but also it's like
It's
I
like
like to be
both.
cozy wozy, but then also on the bottom it's like I'm very tactical.
But I also want to be dry Y. Yeah, that didn't
What's
work.
the next one?
Yeah, that didn't go on.
Last one I have is what Lakewood had for you, Miles. It said accountability buddies. Think before you spaz.
No, that didn't happen. Maybe sometimes, but
I did just spaz on Ryan recently,
yeah.
but in my defense, he was being a little bit of a fuckface.
Fair argument.
So yeah, so you got that one.
Yeah.
You thought.
Well, it could have been way worse, and I could have spazzed worse. So I did think before I spazzied. I just still spazzed.
So
10
is that
out of 11.
As long as you think you're good. I
how
think.
many fucking resolutions you have?
I got a lot of shit done this year. Well, you were.
It was a good year.
You were busy taking naps on the other side of the office.
hiatus. I wasn't on the pod.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but 2-month hiatus.
Hey, he went on a mission trip to Guatemala.
Guatemala.
He really found himself.
Yeah,
I
he
did. Yeah. Now I'm back. Full
You're-
force.
I was
you're
building
like a
schools in
into the
Vietnam.
wild.
Yep.
Alexander Supertramp.
Guatemala, who cares? Yeah, whatever.
Guadalajara.
Yeah.
No, he didn't go to Mexico.
No, I said he was building schools in Vietnam.
That's good for you. Philippines, maybe you and Tim Tebow.
That was resolution for me.
You and
Build
Tim.
8 schools.
You went with.
Hang with Tim Tebow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Jerrod,
Right.
you know what I could go for on a Monday?
Some energy.
Well, I've already had it this morning.
Okay.
Celsius.
Celsius, of course.
Let me check my watch. I think I'm going on about 468 days straight of drinking a Celsius.
Wow.
Now I'll never go 2 days, or I'll never go 2 in one day. I'm getting too old. My heart, I have to preserve as much of my heart as I can. I got a big one. I got a lot of heart. I'll never go 2 in a day, but what I do look forward to after the one I do drink every day is the one the next day.
Mhm.
Head over to Holiday. What kind of deal they got for us
Yep.
on Celsius, Jerrod?
Buy any 2 Celsius, 12 ounce and 16 ounce and get one free. So you can mix and match kind of.
So you could do 3 16s. You could do 3 sets of 16. You could do a two sets of 12 and then a super set of 16.
Mm-hmm.
You could do three. It all depends on the flavor. What flavor are you a fan of?
I'm glad you mentioned that. They have a new exclusive flavor at Holiday. It's the watermelon lemon flavor. So there you go.
I just had one of those
Really
2 days ago.
nice.
They're fire. I am a huge peach vibe guy. I'm a huge tropical vibe guy. I'm also a huge strawberry lemonade or raspberry lemonade. One of the two.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
They're all good.
They're all good. Guys, go and mix and match. Follow the neon blue lights. And remember, don't pass gas.
Holiday.
Stop in at holiday gas stations.
All right. So the segment today, last week we did girly things we like. So this week will be manly things we hate.
All right. You want me to go first?
Sure.
So this isn't necessarily something that I hate. I'm just not interested in it. So that counts, right? A manly thing that I don't really care about, I should say.
Okay.
It's not this is a manly thing that I don't care about, and that would be like cars.
I'm
Like,
with you on that.
You're not a car. Yeah.
Like
Yep.
I understand, and I like having a nice truck. I think cars look cool. They sound cool. I like them when they go fast. But lifting up the hood and getting into a car and figuring out how to make it faster and all that stuff just has no interest for me.
Yeah,
I'm not a motorhead. I'm not interested in talking about different engines.
You're not a sled neck.
Or twin turbos.
Yeah, I could care less how many cylinders this thing has.
But the one thing I do care about,
Cup holders.
AC seats.
family.
Oh, fuck. Under our nose.
That's all that matters.
And NOS. I also care about NOS.
NOS is sick.
NOS. Why every car isn't come equipped with NOS?
NOS is sick.
You imagine just rolling down the interstate and it's like you're just trying to pass the car to get onto the exit.
Yep.
You know, like you're caught in that weird spot on the interstate where you're like, if I don't want to slow down and have to get over to get off the interstate. So you want to gun it around. Imagine if you're just able to hit a little bit of a nitrous oxide and just blaze by that guy.
And then the guy that you blaze by is like, too early.
Then he nosses around you.
And then you're fucked. You got to take the next
Yeah,
exit.
you just might as well just call her a day.
Hell yeah.
NOS is sick.
Yeah, I'm not a huge car guy either. NOS is sweet though. It is.
That's sweet.
I think we need to be using NOS in more things. You know,
Golf carts.
golf carts,
Lawnmowers. Vicky
Lawnmowers.
Valancourt.
Yeah.
leaf blowers should have NOS on them.
Mm-hmm.
That would be electric. NOS
Yeah.
tank on a leaf blower.
And quite literally.
No, would not be electric.
A leaf blower can be electric, can it?
NOS is
But
a
NOS,
gas.
It would not. It would just be. It wouldn't work on a.
So
electric.
can someone explain to me
So
what
time out
NOS
is
does?
Time out is Elon Musk eliminating the market for NOS
Correct.
Probably.
With
single-handedly.
you cannot put NOS in a Tesla.
We got to figure out the equivalent to NOS in an electric car.
It's easy. It's a rapid charge charger.
Yeah, I think it'd be like a full battery.
Yep.
100%.
A stim pack.
100% battery is
It's like an
equivalent
It's
to
like,
NOS.
yeah, it's
in
like
a-
on the iPhone, they have the extra battery case.
Yeah.
It's just like you just strap an extra little magnetic battery on the bottom of your car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That would be
And
a
you
NOS.
just, but you have to have a button that you flip up and then flip the switch to activate the NOS and then a button on your thing. Otherwise, it'd be so boring
Yeah.
if it was just like you press one button.
Yeah, that
You
would
gotta
be
have
fun.
you gotta activate the
It's
NOS.
got to have a cover on it. It's way
So does
cooler.
NOS inject the gasoline? Or like what does NOS inject
Well, no,
into?
it
Pretty
is-
sure NOS burns faster than
I'm pretty
gasoline.
sure
so
that
it
NOS is nitric oxide
Right. But how does it make the car
or
faster?
nitrous gas.
Do you want the actual answer or do you want a joke?
Yeah,
answer?
I wanted
nitrous-
the actual answer.
Nitrous oxide.
It burns faster, propelling the car faster.
Okay.
It is introducing extra oxygen into the intake charge. Duh.
Which
Fucking duh, dude.
Oh, dude. More combustion.
Yeah.
Okay, well
Yeah.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
higher risk for explosion.
I'm gonna be busting out of these pants once I hit the NOS, you know.
I'm gonna be combusting out of these pants once I get home. Pajama time.
Oh,
We talked about that.
damn it.
It's jammy time.
Pajama
when we get
time.
home.
Come here, little kitty. Is that an Eminem song?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm a huge Eminem fan. I think I
Oh.
know.
Whatever. How much faster does NOS make a car go?
30 to a few hundred additional ponies under the hood. This is a legit article.
Yeah.
We're talking ponies, talking pony power.
Not full horses.
No,
So
ponies.
it would be anywhere from 15 to 100 regular horses,
yeah.
but 30 to a few hundred ponies.
How many ponies is one horse?
It's usually like a half a horse.
Yeah, it's
I
a
would
double.
say.
It's
Okay.
a baby horse.
Double,
It's like a
for
rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like we could have, like on your lawnmower, it's measured in tortoises and bunnies.
Yeah.
So a bunny would be a half a rabbit on your lawnmower.
So you're saying car companies should start in their commercials advertising how many ponies because it sounds cooler than horses.
Well, you can get more ponies into a car than
right.
you
So
can
if it's
a
got
horse.
5,000 horsepower, it's got 10,000 pony power.
Yes.
Pony power.
Do you want more ponies? Just take horses, divide them by 2. Sounds cooler. Ford.
Guts, glory, ponies.
That's good. That was really good. Yeah, I'm not a big car guy either.
I'm just not a motorhead.
No.
Not because I think it's dumb or anything. Cars are cool.
Yeah.
I just have no interest in slapping my head under a hood and just being like, "What's going on?
Yeah.
What we
What
got?
do we
going on
got?
in the hood?"
Lots of grease, lots of twin turbos in
Yeah.
here."
I just don't understand it. I'd probably be more interested if I understood what the hell they were telling me.
Well, here's the thing. If you want to learn more and you ask a motorhead about it, they'll talk
They
to you
don't-
for the
they
next
don't stop.
3 hours.
That is
Yep.
very true.
And-
And it's also then you also have this thing where you're not again, this is like the manly thing that comes in. You don't know something about cars that a motorhead thinks you should know. They will be like, give you the look like, how did you make it this far without learning
Yeah.
how fucking NOS works, my guy?
No, exactly. I mean, the only way I know NOS works is Fast and Furious.
Yeah. So
Family.
I don't know. Well, and family.
Yeah.
Can't
No, it's a
forget
good
that.
take.
Well,
Yeah.
Here's a debate here. Would you rather have NOS or would you rather have family?
Oh,
I'd rather have family. Because without family, there is no NOS.
I'd rather have NOS because he can get me to my family faster.
That's fucking true, dude.
It's actually not a bad one. Ask Jeeves would have said the same
Yeah.
thing.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. I think that in the right circumstance, car could be fueled on family.
Sheer willpower.
Yeah.
all right, get out and push.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially in the wintertime. And
Why did no one make like a parody Fast and Furious movies? Did they ever do that?
We could do that.
Like basically
that would be funny.
it would be so easy. And it's not even like the cheesy lines. It's like the shit that happens would be like, they just would have normal people stuff happen to them. Like they run out of gas
Yeah.
during a race. Fuck, I forgot to put the gas in again.
Yeah.
Like shit like that.
You
That
could
would
start
be
it
good.
with racing, and by the end of it, you have to take down international crime syndicates.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In space.
Yeah.
with Ludacris.
Luda.
You just find like a local artist that's like a dive bar
Oh, we know a musical artist.
Me.
Yeah.
True.
You could be our Ludacris cameo.
Okay.
Can't play the lead.
Can I say one manly thing that I don't like?
Mm-hmm.
This one's going to be very controversial. Do you know where I'm going with it?
No, I have no idea.
So, one manly thing that I hate is straight black coffee.
Oh,
No, I'm with you. I put a little creamer in mine.
I need
don't hate it,
I need
though.
some sort of smoothness. I need some creamer, or I need some milk, or I need something to, I don't know, a little too bitter for me.
I don't hate black coffee, but I prefer coffee to have something in it.
Yeah, correct.
Time to grow up, Peter.
That's what I'm saying. Manly thing I don't like.
I can respect your honesty, but I can't respect you anymore as a human being. You drink espresso shots straight.
But that's very short term.
He's not sipping on the espresso.
Yes.
He's taking it like a
I
shot.
don't even, to be completely honest, I don't even enjoy drinking espresso. I just do it because it lights me up.
You enjoy the effects. It's like taking a shot
Correct.
of tequila if you don't like tequila. People still do it.
Reminds me, do you know what happened to my signed George Clooney bottle of Casamigos?
No. Is it gone?
I don't know. I didn't see it in there.
It's not that I didn't touch it. Maybe George came and took it back.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
Maybe
sorry.
NFT'd it.
Can't believe that's all I had on me. This is
What
so
are the odds?
embarrassing. Yeah, George.
That other guy.
Yeah. What was the other guy? I don't know. It just felt bad, but kind of devalued my bottle by signing it. But yeah, George.
Felt bad.
No, just grow up and just drink regular black coffee.
I've never drank a black.
You
though.
probably
There's been
you
no
probably
transition
haven't
time.
had this is classic fucking snob of anything, right? You probably just haven't had a good cup of coffee.
Yeah.
You could go to Holiday and find one of those.
I feel like I don't know, but at Holiday
Because there are some bad black coffees, like straight up.
Folgers.
Well, just like even I think that Bleep Bucks is a terrible coffee.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had it straight black coffee.
It's not good.
not from there. I haven't.
I'm taking Holiday coffee, and that's not even like a plug. It's like I'll take Holiday coffee over the other guys
Much
any
cheaper,
day
too.
of the week, and way cheaper.
Yep.
But here's the thing: they have creamer at Holiday, so why would I not put?
I'm
some
putting it in there too. I'm with you. I prefer if the only option is black coffee, I will drink it. I will still enjoy it. I do not hate it, but I prefer creamer in my coffee.
And I had a cup of black coffee this last weekend because there was no creamer available. So, and I mean, it was still fine.
yeah.
It's an acquired taste.
I'm sure
You're just not
it
there
is.
yet, Ryan.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I don't think I'll ever be there.
no one likes black coffee when they first have it.
I feel like it's kind of like beer.
Yeah.
Like no one just loves beer when they first start drinking it.
It's true. The
But why would
would you say that like broccoli and shit is like an acquired taste?
Sushi is.
Sushi is not an acquired taste.
I grew
Oh,
to
yeah.
like
I think
onions.
it maybe would
I didn't
be
like
Jerrod.
Yeah, I would say sushi is.
I would say sushi is kind of an acquired taste.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's so delicious.
Especially with
It
the,
is good, but
the
you've acquired the
textures.
taste.
I'm gonna have some sushi after this podcast now.
Sounds
It
so
does
good.
sound good.
Yeah,
Sound really
celebratory
good.
sushi.
I just haven't. I mean, if there's always creamer available, I'll just use it. I haven't been like, I'm gonna force myself to drink black coffee today.
I understand it. That's fine, Ryan.
It's about what I expected.
This is how the last segment went too. I did mine, and you guys were like, "Yeah, I agree with that, man." And then one of you guys went, and I was like, "You guys are fucking insane."
I don't want to say mine anymore.
No, go.
No,
Go, you have to.
I can understand that take because there are some days I will admit that I'm like, I do wish that this cup of coffee wasn't as bitter as it is.
Yeah. Yep.
So I get that, but to not like it at all is.
Also,
And it's not that I don't like it. I won't choose it.
you also have to be patient with black coffee unless you've got the dad mouth that's leathered out and you can handle instant heat that scorches your mouth. Creamer will cool it down so you can drink your
Yeah.
coffee right away.
Yeah, that's true. You can literally put it right down the gullet.
I will have to say that when I'm not feeling like just a bitter cup of coffee, like I just will drink something else for a caffeinated beverage that day rather than like. But I suppose if that was my only option, then that day I probably would want to do a creamer in there.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Once in a while.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
All right, Tyler, what do you got?
Say it, you son of a.
I hate grilling.
Jerrod, what do you hate? What the f- what?
I don't like it. I don't like grilling.
What do you like to do then?
You don't like grilling for a group of people. We talked about this in
Yeah.
the break room the other day.
I'll grill for myself if it's like just one burger or one steak or one hot dog. I don't like having to deal with 15 different
wait,
meats
wait.
on my grill, making sure.
Wait. So you'll
15
just make
different meats?
So you'll just make one burger.
When I was a
What
bachelor,
kind of exotic party are you at that you have 15 different kinds of meats?
you got hot dogs, you got burgers, you got steaks, you got chicken, you got whatever.
Who the fuck is doing that? It's
10
like
more.
you get 2 meats and that's it. It's either a hot dog or a brat, a burger or a hot dog.
Either way, I don't like doing it. Even like when I was like a bachelor and I would
You
just
don't even
cook-
like cooking shish kebabs?
Nope. I don't like dealing with it.
What?
I don't like having to walk
It's
out.
the-
Tyler, if you think about it, there's no cleanup on a grill. You just fucking leave
Yeah, there
it.
is.
The
You
worst-
gotta
No,
scrape that
dude, you
shit
clean
off.
it up the
Worst-
next time.
You burn it off the next. He doesn't know how to grill. And that's why he hates it. He
Tyler,
doesn't know
you
what
Grill
he's doing.
fine.
You clean it up before you use it next.
You literally,
Yeah. You're supposed to do it when it's hot though, because it's easier to clean.
But you heat it up the next time you use it, and then you clean it, and then you put your shit on.
But it's easier to clean after when it's already piping hot.
It's piping hot when you heat the grill up.
It's not.
Then it's freshly clean. There's no dust on it from the other one.
It's easier to clean it off when it's goopy. I just don't like it. It's too tedious. You got to go in and out from the deck.
What if it's nice out?
In and out,
Literally
back and forth.
Cooking like on a stove is infinitely more tedious.
No, it's not.
You have pans to clean, Tyler.
You just set it and forget it.
Literally grilling, you can char the fuck out of it on accident because you got too drunk and forgot to check it. And people will be like, actually, I don't mind the charred little hot dogs. You know? It's the same thing as s'mores. If you burn a s'more, people are like, no, I like them burnt. People like burnt hot dogs, so you have no worries in the world.
I do like burnt hot dogs.
But no one likes burnt eggs.
You can't burn a hot dog if you just boil it.
You boil hot dogs on the grill?
No, you boil it in the house.
Not even like beer hot dogs or brats. You just boil in the water on the tin thing. This is a controversial take.
You boil hot dogs on the grill. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast.
Oh, Tyler, we love you, but not so much right now.
If you want to talk tedious, the Blackstone is a little more tedious.
Yes.
I'm not fucking Blackstoning
The
either. If I don't like
Blackstone
grill.
is just like cooking something in a pan.
Correct. Yes, correct. It's
big
just an
griddle.
oversized. It's an oversized cast iron.
Yeah.
So what else don't you like about grilling?
I don't like the responsibility of it either. You're in charge of everybody.
That I can understand.
And
There's a lot of pressure as the grill master.
There's so much dick measuring too with your steaks.
I can get behind the no dick measuring contest. You're making some valid points there.
Yeah, and it's like when you cook things on a stove, there's a way less chance you fuck it up. There is.
I just said you can literally burn the hell out of stuff, and they're like,
Your stove?
I love the grill taste on it. That's literally what people say.
There's way less of a chance of me starting my stove on fire than the grease catching on fire in the grill.
How many years have you been grilling, Ryan?
I'd say at least 10.
10 to 12.
Yeah.
How many grease fires have you been a part of?
0.
I've been a part of 1 in 12 years.
Me too. 1.
I've actually been a part of 0. We used to grill inside of the porch of our college house. You can't get it any safer than grilling.
It's outside.
You just kick the flaming grill over, let it burn.
No, you leave it on your landscape.
Yeah, it is tedious too, and I know you made fun of me for that, but it is. You got to go in and out and in and out. Ingredients, you got to bring it out on a fucking tray.
Well, if you grill more, Tyler, you don't go in and out and in and out. You just you kind of have an internal clock that just knows when you go in and out, and you're only going in and out 2 to 3 times.
That's more
total. Versus you got to stand by the fucking macaroni pot and stir it.
Are you making macaroni on the grill? Well, you can't compare
you're
the
not
two.
You're not cooking brats on a frying pan.
You can.
So you got to cook something else.
You sure can cook brats
The
on
only
a frying
thing
pan.
that I would agree with that is way better is just microwaving shit.
I was gonna say
That's the easy. It sounds like he just wants to microwave.
Air frying, actually, but yes,
Wow.
that's a whole different can of worms.
I'm not air
That is
frying
a-
hot dogs.
I watched. Side note: I watched a video
frying.
on the internet of a guy who just was like, "I want to see what happens if I just air fry the hot dog for like 10 hours." And by the end, it was just like smoke barreling out of it.
One time when I was a kid, I wanted to melt some cheese for whatever meal I made. So
a
I just
burger on the grill, probably.
So I just threw some fucking cheese sticks in a bowl, tossed them in the microwave, set it, forget it, just pressed like 10 or something, came back, and it was like the bowl had cracked. It had gotten so hot and the cheese had burned to the bowl.
Oh,
I'm starting to understand why he maybe has. Maybe you let us man the grill, Tyler.
That's my goal. That's my move. If somebody's like trying to flex their grilling prowess, which most grillers do, I'm like, yeah, fucking, here's the tongs, my guy. Take it away.
We need to get him a Traeger. You just set it, forget it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, a Wi-Fi Traeger.
I'm all right. It's wire
Do
fire.
you know
but
they have wire fire technology.
I did know that.
I have a meat
Tell me
thermometer that's it's a Wi-Fi meat thermometer connects to your phone.
That's wire fire
That's
technology.
wire fire technology.
It's not Traeger though. I'm sure Traeger has that patented, the wire fire technology. It don't matter. I mean, grilling.
Grilling is the most low maintenance form of cooking possible.
I completely disagree.
You literally can just take a frozen ham baguette. You don't even got to defrost that
No.
shit.
Yeah.
You toss it on the thing. You go inside. 8 minutes later, you come out, flip it once. Maybe if you want to toast a bun, maybe that's
Yeah.
like the little extra work, but then
Yeah.
you're done. You're good to go.
It's not as simple as that.
And it has that good propane or coal taste to it.
No,
too.
it is.
It really is that simple.
Then you got to worry about your burger if you're flipping it too early, if you're flipping it too late.
Well, that's just
One
that comes
side's
with
going to be charred, one side's not going to be charred. Then you got to melt the cheese on it. You toast the bun, you get the ingredients, you bring it out there, you got to bring it back inside to serve
That is
it.
the only annoying part about grilling is bringing stuff in and out of the house.
That's what I mean by tedious.
How far is because your grill's on your patio, I'm assuming.
It's on my deck, yes.
So how far is the deck door from your kitchen? It's connected, right?
It is about 10 paces more than me just turning around to my stove.
But what about the flavor?
Yeah, the flavor.
The flavor doesn't do it for me. A burger's a burger, my guy. Do they cooking burgers on
Really?
grills at restaurants?
He's my guying me right now.
I'm getting
Do
my
you
guide.
think they grill
I'm
burgers?
getting my guide up the yin yang right now.
Do they have a grill at a restaurant where you order your favorite burger? No, they cook it on a fucking pan or
not
a
at
skillet
Burger
or a
King.
flat
Not
top.
at Burger King, which is Ryan's favorite fast food restaurant of all time.
Burger King.
Are you a big charbroiled guy?
I do.
He literally is.
I
Surprising.
really and I only get it like once a year, but it's more of a treat.
Yeah. And relax.
Yep. We had to stop at BK. There was one right down the road.
Oh, I fucking hate BK.
I mean, they do cook them on grills, Tyler.
No, they don't.
It's like a flame thing.
They cook it on a flat top thing. It's the same as a
Yeah,
It's like,
flat top grill.
it's like a flamey flat top thing, though. Have you
Conveyor
ever
belt
seen the
flame thing.
Applebee's commercials?
No,
with
they're not.
with the fajitas and shit, with the fire.
Yeah,
in
and
the
they fake
background?
that shit.
No,
If you walk into a restaurant, they're not. They're
They don't have a fucking grill on the deck in the back where they're coming
No, they
in
have,
and out.
They have flat top grills in the back.
they also have hoods and stuff inside the restaurant to make it safe to be able to
Ventilation.
grill.
It is basically a flat iron stove. It's just a pan.
Not really.
It's just
Fast food,
one
maybe.
giant pan.
Fast food maybe, but sit down not so much.
Yeah, like you walk into
then the
Doolittle's and
taste
you
is
see
different.
the rotisserie chickens, like circling around the
yeah,
hot oak wood.
Do you want a fucking frying pan chicken or do you want a rotisserie chicken?
Like if they're putting that
Are
much,
you rotisserieing your chickens on the grill?
you
No.
absolutely. Our grills have capabilities to be able to do that.
they do.
I haven't dove into it specifically, but now that we've brought it to
Why
light,
don't you Google that quick?
no, that's actually a thing. Grills have rotisserie abilities.
It's a rotisserie oven,
They do.
not a rotisserie grill.
But if you walk into a place and they have rotisserie chickens fucking circling around the open,
That's an
the
oven.
nice open flame, you can't tell me that they're just like microwaving burgers in the back. That is
They
not,
are.
No.
They're not microwaving
No.
them. They're cooking them on a fucking giant flat stone thing that's just a
flat top-
glorified pan.
It's a flat top grill.
Yeah, it's
It
like a
also
grill.
doesn't fucking matter because we're going for a different flavor anyways. We're not going for a flat top burger. We're going for a grilled burger.
Yeah, you argued with me. The flavor is so much different. But if you go, your favorite burger is a restaurant burger, or unless your favorite burger is something you grilled at home on your porch.
I do enjoy a grilled burger. I'm not saying it's my favorite. I'm not going to go out on that limb, but
So then you can't knock the flavor of burger I like that I make in the
I
pan.
never said that. But you said that grilling in the house is way easier than grilling on a grill.
Yeah,
It is.
we never knocked the burger in the pan.
Yes,
I've
you
done
did
that. No,
many times. Roll the tape back.
we did not knock the flavor of the burger outside compared to inside.
You did.
We knocked the tediousness that
You
you
did.
think it takes to.
It is tedious. You agreed to the tediousness of going in and out and in and out.
I literally debunked it by saying you only got to
He
go in and
agreed
out
to it,
2 or 3
Jerrod.
times.
No, I think what Myles agreed with is like the pressure of cooking for multiple people.
No, he agreed to that. It sucks going making
No,
all the
I
trips
said
in
the
and out.
only thing that sucks is having to carry like the buns and shit outside. That's the only thing, not the actual walking outside.
The carrying is the hard part.
Walking outside.
Well, it's like how many fucking hands do I got? You know, that's why you need a sous grill chef.
Yeah.
AC ain't cheap.
I will hand that shit off to you two whenever you want it.
Well, we weren't gonna let you grill anyways, so
No, I want a grilled burger by you.
All right, you'll get a fucking hockey puck and you'll enjoy it. At least it'll have that good grill flavor.
Well, at least I won't get
no.
sick from
You
it.
know what happened? I know what happened.
What?
This is scar tissue, is what this is. Tyler grilled for a big party one time. He got the burgers a little too well done. Got a lot of shit for it.
Yeah.
Then did the classic when someone starts attacking you, you get pissed at them for attacking you. You throw a little temper tantrum and say like, "Why don't you just fucking cook them next time?" And then stormed off. And he's like vowed ever since then he's not cooking on the
Hasn't
grill.
touched it since.
Yeah, hasn't even looked at a grill.
Never had a
When he
complaint.
moved out of his last condo, he just left the grill on the deck.
Tyler,
He's
there's
like, I don't even want it at
In
my
his
next
rearview
house.
mirror.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a grill.
He put it in the back of his truck and didn't strap it down, and it just came rolling out the back and just said, "I'm not going back for it."
If that would have happened, I would have left it.
I know you would have. Bad experience.
There's a grill sitting right inside the entrance of the building.
I have a grill, Ryan.
No, have you seen
He's
it?
been
though?
avoiding
Yeah,
it.
he
I know.
spits on
Have
it
you, have
every
you
day.
seen it?
Yeah, it frustrates me every time I walk by it. I was like, I can't believe what garbage has been cooked on this.
Excuse me.
You heard me.
The garbage.
You heard me, Ryan.
You're the one cooking
I mean,
garbage on grills.
let's just like
I cook it
forget
on the stove.
burgers
Oh, you're not.
thing.
Oh, okay.
You don't even want just a grilled brat.
No.
This is why the
I
fuck?
prefer my brats rolled.
Hey, why the fuck do we keep doing these segments?
We just get
Last
mad.
one, we just got pissed at each other.
No,
Now
you
we're
only
pissed-
get pissed when I come up with stuff. I brought up diffusers.
No, I agreed with you on the diffuser
Yeah.
thing. You and I, yeah.
No, hey, he's doing what he did after he had a bad cookout. He's starting to get mad at me for it.
It's turning.
Yeah.
We'll give you a chance to redeem yourself.
No, I don't want it.
No, we'll give you one chance.
Okay.
I don't want it.
Where do we go from here?
So
You also just got to pick a topic that we all probably are going to agree on. You knew going into this. You literally said it. This is going to be controversial, and then is surprised when it's
I'm
controversial.
not. I didn't say that. Ryan said that it was going to be controversial. I just went out and said it.
I know. No. Well,
you,
I did.
No, you said something about like maybe I won't even say mine now.
Yeah, 'cause after you brought up your you said this is going to be controversial. I'm like, shit, I don't want to say mine.
Because you need to be controversial.
I knew I would get attacked, yes, but I was ready to defend myself.
Let me ask this. When you go to a restaurant, do you tell them that you want your burger cooked in the microwave or on the grill that you
I tell them that I want them to cook it on their
No
flat
middle
stone
ground.
pan.
no fucking middle ground. Just do you want it cooked out by just solar heat, or do you want it?
Do you want it cooked on the hood of my car? It's fucking hot out today, dude.
Or do you want it cooked on a grill?
I tell them
There's
that
no other option.
I tell them I want them to be so inconvenienced. I want them to walk back in and out with every ingredient
They
over and
literally
over.
design restaurants
That's not
so
how it works.
the grill is inside, Tyler.
It's not a grill though.
Yes,
it's
it
not
is.
the
It
same.
is, though.
It's not
a
the
flat top grill.
It's not the same as what we're
Yes, it
talking
is.
about. What we're talking about are grills with fucking grates, Jerrod.
They have
We're
that.
talking about the flat fucking stone top. They turn it on, it gets hot, and that's what they cook the fucking burger on.
I get that, but they do it
It's
that way.
not the same.
It literally is. It literally is, though.
It's not. It's not even
is.
fucking close.
They
Then
have a
you would have
hood.
the flat top outside. We're not talking about that.
I gotta unplug this diffuser. Look what it's doing to Tyler.
I'm fucking fired up now.
I gotta.
I
shut-
got it flying at me from all fronts.
What did I tell you? Essential oils are bad for you. Look at Tyler right now.
That was great, Tyler.
I have no idea what he just said.
I was listening.
Just screaming.
It's pretty much the same.
Jerrod.
It is. They have
Jerrod. Jerrod. It's not.
It is, though.
I worked at a fucking restaurant. It's not the same thing as the grill you have on your deck.
It is, though. They
No,
have
it
crazy- They
isn't.
just have
Are
good
we- do
technology.
we- is there like a full moon tonight? Why was everyone acting so strange? Is fucking what? What's your horoscope?
I have no idea.
Sagittarius. Sagittarius are.
Sagittarius. You just assume it.
It's like the only one I know other than my own.
It's fun to say.
No, Pisces,
Aries,
Taurus,
Cancer,
Venus. Is that one of them?
that's a planet.
I know that.
Uranus.
So no matter how this all.
Cheap joke.
Oh, your horoscope must be Uranus. I mean, Tyler,
Myles.
we respect your opinion. We had to argue a little bit with you. We did get you. It's like an episode of the show Boiling Points. You remember that show? Where they would just do annoying stuff until the person just freaked out and couldn't take it anymore.
We got there.
You got to the boiling point.
There.
Oh, my stomach muscles are
We're at the grilling
mine are on
point.
cramping.
Wow, we were sure grilling each other on that segment.
I tell you what, though, that conversation was on fire.
I tell you what, though.
What do you say we flip to a different side of the conversation?
I think Jerrod still has to give
Yeah,
one.
I have.
I don't think we can take anymore.
It's not that bad.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Mine is cigars. I just can't get into
That's fair.
You fucking coward! Oh my fucking God, Jerrod! Cigars are the same thing as what you do every day. It's the same.
Cigars are the same as cigarettes. You smoke cigarettes every day.
And right now it's the same.
Would you rather burn a leaf and eat it, or would you rather have a cigar?
Seriously, Jerrod. Jerrod, didn't you have $1 million idea for today?
Oh, yeah, I did.
That better be good after what we just came up with.
It doesn't hold a light to this, does it? And by the way, I want to keep everyone in mind, we just thought of all of that on our own.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, we're geniuses. So,
Yeah. So my $1 million idea is I was just on a plane. I had nothing to do for half the time. So why not get your mail on your airline seat?
your mail?
Yeah, so
What,
you can check your mail on the plane.
How do you monetize this?
Jared, I'm getting
How does
insurance.
the
I'm-
logistics on this is staggering.
I don't want to be reminded I need to pay my car insurance by the end.
Yeah, but yeah.
Better. Okay. Great starting point, Jerrod. I'll make this better. Let's make it in the shape of a martini glass for no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No. Notes from your loved ones that you can read on the plane.
As it goes down.
Okay,
Oh,
no.
jeez.
Holy
Like commercial.
fuck.
I was just trying to pile. I
That
thought
is
that's
way
where
too
that's where we were
soon.
going with this.
Two. Holy shit. No. Loved ones can just write you a note, and then they have a little like printer that they print off, and then they deliver it to your seat, and you can read a love note from your wife or your husband or your mom or whatever.
We could call it Airmail.
That's what I was. That was exactly what the name was going to be.
You're on so many wavelengths right now, Ryan.
I
You're
know.
dialed
I'm just sitting over here full of ideas.
in. You're riding every wavelength that comes your way.
Yeah.
We'll call you the wavelength surfer.
Rolls off the tongue.
We're gonna call you just the wave rider,
Yeah.
wavelength rider.
Wave
But
runner.
yeah, maybe that. I don't know.
I never get my mail, so what's a better place than on an airplane?
But
Does your mail get stolen?
I think
most of your mail is like spam credit card shit.
Yeah, car
and-
insurance.
Yeah, but you can kill like 5-10 minutes.
So how
thumbing
is
through it.
the mail coming from your mailbox to the seat of your airplane?
That's where I'm like, you have a forwarding address to this random airline
You
in
just-
Florida.
We'll have an app. You just tell them, hey, I'm going on this airline, blah, blah, blah. And then your mail will be at your seat.
Why
when you get
isn't
there.
mail just delivered electronically? Like maybe some sort of
Like
email.
electronic mail.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you don't stuff your P.O. box so much.
You have a P.O. box?
I live in an apartment.
Jared, you have a P.O.
yeah.
box that is stuffed to the brim.
I haven't checked in like 2 or 3 weeks.
That baby is full.
Yeah.
Jared, pay your bills.
My
A lot of Hustler magazines in there. Jared's like the one guy that still subscribes. He like got dared at like a sleepover in 7th grade to sign up for Hustler mag, and it's just still going. And he's like, "Oh, go!" He's grandfathered in. They like don't make them anymore, but like he's like, if you're on the current mailing list, they still put out a magazine.
Yeah,
so he's like, if I cancel it, then I won't ever get a Hustler mag ever again.
They gotta be NFT.
I do get People magazine like every week.
Yeah,
now
I'm
for no
sure
reason.
People magazine.
Yeah, there's people in them, Jared. Are they clothed? Probably not.
Are we
darndest
back to
thing.
DP now?
Full circle podcast.
So I don't $10 a month, Airmail on the app.
Jared's girlfriend's like, "Oh, hey, we want to check the mail? I actually can't. I lost my mail key. I'll have to do it when you're not around."
That's the 3rd time this week.
Yeah,
Wow,
actually,
you seem to keep misplacing that. Yeah, it is weird, isn't
Such
it?
a little key.
funny thing, I'm flying to Minneapolis this weekend, and I'm coming right back.
That's why he wants his mail delivered on the plane so his Hustler magazine can be there.
Just sitting on the seat of the airplane for everyone who boards before him to see.
He buys a seat next to him too, so no one can sit next to him.
It's his 3rd time he went to the bathroom.
Jared's just bricked for a 3-hour flight. He's just doing this the whole time, and like,
He's taking the posters out of it. It's like,
Strictly centerfolds.
he's like taping it on the seat in front of him. The lady behind him's like, "Sir, my kid really doesn't understand what's happening here, so can you put that away?"
It's like, no, this happens once every 3
I
years.
paid for this ticket, and I paid for airmail.
I think it's a good idea. I don't know.
that is a phenomenal idea.
Jared, there's a lot of holes in this.
Jared,
Name
I don't.
2.
Hey, Jared, I love you, and this was not your best idea to bring up before your annual review.
So you're not-
Tomorrow's the big day, Jared. Tomorrow is my half birthday, so hopefully that review goes good.
Imagine if
Holy
you could have your mail sent to your annual review
Oh, that's a
to
good
go through with your boss.
Yeah, show him your bill. Show him all the bills you got to pay for.
Yeah.
Hey, whoopsies. Racked up a big credit card this month.
Whoopsies, buying too much Hustler magazines.
Look at these subscriptions.
Yeah.
Just slamming on his desk. It's just
Okay. How much will you give me for these? They're NFTs.
It's actually discounted if you recruit 3 other people that want these hustlers too.
There is
Yeah.
a video of a guy getting chased by a mountain lion or stalked.
Stocked. Yep.
So I've seen it come across my feed. I have not clicked in to watch it yet, but you both have watched it.
Correct.
In its entirety.
So explain quickly what is happening in the video, and then we're going to discuss what we would do in this scenario.
So it's a 6.5 minute video, essentially. The whole video is this guy getting stalked by this mountain lion on a small trail in between a bunch of trees, maybe like drops off on a cliff. What happens right away, and from what I understand is, I saw a cub in the beginning of the video. The cub was in the middle of the trail, probably about 70 yards away from him. He took a couple steps towards it with his camera out. I feel like he had the camera going because he saw a mountain lion cub. Well, he then hears a little rustle in the trees next to him, and about 15 seconds later, mama comes out. So he starts backing up. He doesn't turn his back to it, which is probably a smart thing. He starts backing up, but he's recording the whole time. So you eliminate one hand of trying to grab a rock or do any of that. So he's backing up on this trail for at least 6 minutes until finally he decides to grab a rock, throw it at the mama mountain lion, and that's when it finally just scurries away.
Yeah. So this whole time he's just like
He's actively walking, or he's just
he's
standing there?
backpedaling.
He's backpedaling at a slow pace.
And she's just stalking along with him. She pounces at him a couple times, and the whole time he's like really big. He's like trying to make himself look big, and he's yelling at it.
Yeah.
And she did not give a shit.
And when Tyler says pounces, I mean like on Yellowstone when they do the horse competition to see who can stop the quickest. It's the mountain lion kind of
Starts running and just stops.
Yeah.
And she like would go on her hind legs and then like come down on her front paws, like and snarling at him and stuff. It was intense.
Very intense. And you can
Kind of like camping.
He might have been camping, but I get it. I get it. The intense.
Intense, like camping.
intense in camping or camping.
In
yes.
camping. In camping.
My first question is, I understand you're videoing it. That's the thing to do in 2020 is always having your camera. But why are you not grabbing a rock to scare this thing away?
Well, okay, so
5.5 minutes sooner.
We know what he did. He just, tried to get big, tried to screaming at it, then eventually threw a rock.
Yep.
Do we know what the actual protocol is? Because like they're supposed to.
I don't know.
You should maybe just Google.
He had the right protocol for a bear.
That's
but
bear protocol.
Yes.
Yeah, never turning your back, trying to make yourself big, making a lot of noise. Those are the only 3 that I can tell. And in the comments too, a lot of people were like commending him on the job that he did of like trying to get this thing to go away.
So I, being me, would like to think that in a scenario where I was in that, obviously my heart would be beating through my chest.
Yep.
And I would be so scared, but I also would be like, I'm about to die. So it's kind of like the adrenaline kicks in and you're maybe like a little bit calm and like you're like thinking things through.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to think I'd be like. But what I probably would do is panic and die.
Would you run away?
Okay, this guy did everything absolutely perfect according to the National Park Service. He did everything perfectly.
Minus grabbing a rock 5.5 minutes sooner.
Well, that's the last thing you're supposed to do. So
Really?
Because if you did it right away, it would probably spook it, right?
Yeah. So step 1 is stay calm. Step 2 is
Impossible.
Which
Right.
no, one, I got that down. I would stay calm.
2 is do not approach the lion.
I would never try and pet a lion.
3 is don't run from it because that will stimulate.
Well, first of all, I don't run anywhere, so that's
don't crouch or bend over.
also hurts my back, so
Yep.
I wouldn't be doing that.
So that's why they put the rock last, I think, because you have to crouch and make yourself small, and then they see that as a window of opportunity.
Watching the video though, did you see all of the loose rocks on the trail?
Right.
All over the place.
Well, then
Well, let him finish.
the
Keep
next
going.
step is do everything you can to appear intimidating. That's stand up tall, scream,
I mean,
bang your chest.
yeah, I mean, I'm just a walking intimidation factor.
And then the final step, or actually the second to last step, is throwing a rock at it. And the last step is fight back. So
So on the second to last step, I got a laser rocket arm. I could have went
quarterback?
pro, but I hurt my knee.
Yep.
So
oh my God.
that would I have no problem with. And then I literally invented the eye of the tiger, and everyone knows that a tiger can beat a lion. So there we go. I think I'm good. I think I would have dominated this mountain lion.
You would have stayed calm.
No, absolutely not.
Well,
There'd be zero chance. I would have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Miles, you would never be in this situation because this
Right.
guy was
Why-
hiking.
He was hiking. You
Why
don't
am I
hike.
hiking by myself? I'm
Yeah.
just never gonna do that. The only time I'm gonna be hiking is if I get guilted into it by someone.
Yeah.
This guy, the National Park Service says that you can fight back with sticks, your jackets, your hats, or garden tools. Yeah, I have garden tools on my hikes.
Well, what
usually.
I would do is I'd jump on the back of it and I would disorientate it by gouging the eyes out of the tiger or the lion. And then once they're blind, then you win.
So you thought
You can run away. They're not going to see you.
So you thought the toughest animal you could beat in the octagon was a doe deer, but now you think you can kill a cougar in the wild.
Wow, it's one of those scenarios where it's like you've heard of in extreme circumstances, unpredictable extreme circumstances, like an old grandma lifting a car off of a child's leg or something like that. You know, you've heard about stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
If I'm going to octagon with a mountain lion, I'm thinking about this beforehand, and I'm not going to have the same mentality of life or death necessarily.
And you only have so much room in the octagon.
Yeah,
You don't
right.
have a half-mile trail to back up on and then pounce.
100%.
The video was wild.
What I would probably do is I would find a tree that was dying. I would go over to it and I'd start wiggling it back and forth. And then I would bait the mountain lion to attack me. And I'd push the I'd push the tree over exactly at the right time to smash the mountain lion.
You'd booby trap him.
I would booby trap the hell out of him.
Myles would, if he's going hiking,
That's what we call using your resources, Ryan.
He's already got booby traps set up on his hiking trail. If he ever does go hiking, he's got them all set up. He's prepared.
You're a Boy Scout. It's leave the campsite better than where you got it. Always leave a trail so you know how to get back.
Yep.
And make sure you set up plenty of booby traps for mountain lions.
That's the Eagle Scout mentality.
Yeah.
What would you do, Ryan?
I would have picked up a rock.
What Ryan would do is he'd immediately start shadow boxing. He'd skip all of the other steps, just go right to the intimidation factor.
Right
yeah, the
to
intimidation
fight back.
factor. Yeah, I would go right to intimidation.
Well, no, he wouldn't fight back. He would just shadow box.
What?
The flying knees.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You
An
just show
intimidation factor out of the roof at that
You
point.
show that mountain lion what you're capable of, gone.
He's done for.
It's not even worth it. They're taking the rest of their day off and they're going home.
Yeah, it turns a 6.5 minute video into like a 15-second video.
Yeah.
You know, which that's not great. So I get it. The guy, you know, he was thinking about the content at that time. We're going to draw this thing.
Also, this guy's an electric content creator. You might have to hire him.
Yeah.
Just go do all the dangerous shit you can.
I don't see like outdoor channels encountering a mountain lion. They're fishing. Oh, that's where the fish don't fight back, man. I want to see some outdoor content that whatever they're doing, they can fight back. That's what I'm here for.
Man versus beast.
Yes.
Man versus wild.
That's already a show.
Yeah, but he didn't really. It's man versus beast.
He didn't fight anyone in Man versus Wild either or anything. So we just got to get it's wilderness death match over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
Until the host dies.
Episode 1 features this guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
episode 1's already over.
Yeah, I mean, you might be burning through hosts, but there's a lot of jobs that have a high turnover rate.
Well, then there's season finale of Myles. Myles is the season finale.
We go and find that cougar.
Yeah, and then that's the transition.
Not a cougar, but
it's the same thing.
It's a transition into season 2 because Myles is the first one to make it out of the wilderness death match.
100%. Falling tree booby trap.
Because of the booby traps.
Yeah, he just watches every other episode before him and just figures out what he needs to do different, and then he's golden.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I personally would have grabbed the rock sooner.
Well, we found out now that you would have died then.
So let's talk about, are any of us going to try to keep filming? Because I'm putting my phone in my pocket immediately. I care more about my life than the video, which I know is a hot take for the content guy. But
you're fired.
I'm fired. Then I don't have to do my presentation.
I'm not even thinking about taking my phone out.
Right.
Well, okay, so he had it out because I think he was filming the little cubs.
Right, but I'm slowly putting that thing in my pocket and then getting ready for this thing to try to attack me. And I'm backing away slowly as shit. I'm trying to sneak some rocks at it, but I'm not going to sit.
Maybe went live on Instagram. If you had service.
What would you have captioned that live video?
Me and my cat.
Ricky Bobby. He's just gonna have a cougar in his front seat.
Yep. Could
you imagine?
Myles, don't kill it, tame it.
No, could you imagine going on an Instagram live and all of a sudden you pop in and a guy that you follow is face to face with a mountain lion and like you basically just watch this guy die live on Instagram? I think I would go against community standards and he might get banned.
Probably. Yep.
Well, they're going to be more than banned.
But I will have to say, people will be pretty worried about you. They could try and come find you.
Oh, there would be someone to call authorities, wildlife rescue, whoever you need right away.
Call Carol Baskin. She'll come.
Carol B.
Get the mountain lion.
Yep. Joe Exotic, maybe. Who would be the first call, Joe Exotic or Carol Baskin?
Well, Joe Exotic's a little unavailable at the moment.
True.
So
Carol is currently licking her wounds after being kicked off of Dancing with the Stars. So
yikes.
Kicked off or got voted off?
Voted off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carol
I don't know.
Baskin.
What's that other guy's name? The one in Florida.
Oh, Doc.
Yeah, maybe I'll call Doc.
Yeah, maybe this will revive the Tiger King. You know, it was popular at the beginning of COVID here.
Yeah.
Really revive it after this mountain lion video.
How many podcasts do you think are reaching out to this guy asking him to tell his story?
I bet he's going to be like on Good Morning America or something, right?
Yeah. It's got to be.
Yeah, I would have him on. And people that end up in these circumstances, I hope this guy like doesn't use this 15 minutes of fame to like strap himself into a shitty situation the rest of his life. Like, I now, because that saved my life, I am now going to dedicate my life to educating people on what to do if you encounter a big cat. It's like, that would suck. He's just strapped to that for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
Just go back to your engineering job. Go back to your enginering job. Just
Come
be
up with some
thankful
booby
f-
traps.
yeah. Maybe, I mean, I would maybe get into the booby trap industry. But I don't know.
MacGyver.
Yep. I just hope that guy doesn't do that because that would suck. Just because you were on a hike.
That's what you get for hiking. He earned it.
So
That's what Myles does on a
this
hike.
guy actually, I would maybe want this guy in the U.S. military. This sounds like a guy that very calm under pressure.
He wasn't
He's
calm.
staring.
No, he was losing his
He
shit.
wasn't calm at all.
He did the right stuff, but he was not calm.
Yes. You could hear his heart beating out of his chest.
Right, but he still performed under pressure.
He
Correct.
did. But
You
not
don't think that
calmly.
if you are in war, you're not very amped up, but you just still got to perform under pressure.
He did perform.
I want this guy in the U.S. military. I want him leading the charge.
Recruiters got to be calling up the ass.
Yeah, we need you.
Navy, Marines.
Now, if he just would have
Livestock Commission.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. So, what do they do about the mountain lion?
No, she
Nothing.
didn't do anything out of
she's-
character. It's not like,
So, if she would have attacked him and he would have survived, would they had to put that mountain lion down?
I don't think they'd ever found her.
Yeah, they would have never found it.
I think they would.
I mean, and not. How do you know that's the same mountain lion though? 10 pounds heavier.
yeah.
fingerprints.
microchipped?
Fingerprints.
One eye missing.
Do they track mountain lions?
Some of them, yeah.
Certain ones.
You'd probably start tracking that one.
But how would you get it?
So when they track a mountain,
I do not know the science behind how they track animals.
they tranquilize them, put a chip in them, and then they
Yeah.
track them.
Yeah, they would just find that mountain lion. There's not that many mountain lions that they like couldn't find it. That's their job. Unless
I don't think it's just not that easy.
Unless they adopt the Tyler mentality and just try and find the mountain lion, then they probably
That's what
won't.
they'd probably have to do. Just
Yeah.
They can try. Good
they
luck.
could try, and that would be good
I
enough.
can't believe you guys aren't like, yeah, they would just find the mountain lion and be good.
I don't think they would.
Yeah, you can't just go find the same mountain lion.
They don't go that far away from where they normally are.
Yes, they
yeah,
do.
they do.
How far do they roam?
I will look up their radius.
Hundreds of miles.
But that's your job. There's not that many mountain lions in a 100-mile radius.
In the area that this guy is in, there probably is. You're thinking of in the Midwest where
No.
there's not a
No. Don't Midwest splain me here with this. Just because I live in the Midwest doesn't mean I can't imagine it in not the Midwest, okay?
Okay.
This is not, go ahead.
We're just telling you that we're telling you what
I understand
we know.
it's a big range, but this is their job is to track animals. How could they not? It's not
Give
like,
it to us,
It's
Tyler.
not like they're traveling from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Correct. Correct.
It's 30 plus miles in a day they roam.
Right.
That's a long ways.
But what I'm saying is once you know where they're at, it's not, I don't imagine it's that hard for them. They got heat.
How do you know it's the same mountain lion though?
There's only so many mountain lions in a certain area.
Even if there's 5, how do you know it's that one?
You don't know. That's why you track it and you figure out. Does this mountain lion have cubs with it? That's already probably going to eliminate half the mountain lions.
What if there's 5 females with 2 cubs each in a 30-mile radius?
That's a ridiculous scenario. Like I could say the same thing about what if they're all male and this is the one female mountain lion? It's easy then.
It's not a ridiculous scenario though, because it could be true
Where are all the male mountain lions that are
in
creating
the
these
same
cubs?
radius.
Right. So you eliminate half the mountain lions.
This is a losing battle.
I think you guys are just
We're just trying to tell you realistically what this would take to find that
There
mountain
are
lion.
literally people whose entire job are to track animals. How do they literally will track birds that could fly anywhere.
But each bird has no significance. It's just finding the bird. They're trying to find a single mountain lion that is.
I don't think it would be that hard.
What do we know what state this happened in?
No.
If only you were the Google guy.
Well, Montana has up to 5,000 different mountain lions in the entire state.
And that's a
the
massive
That's
area.
the most populated mountain lion population.
Easy.
Okay.
So if he was in Montana with a 30 plus miles traveled a day, it could be one of probably 3,000 cougars.
No.
Because they're all moving around.
Why do you keep calling them cougars? Are they the same thing?
They are. Cougars, pumas, mountain lions are the same thing, and cougars just easier to say.
I'm calling them mountain lion.
Ryan, call him a puma.
Puma. I'm calling them pumas.
Anyways, no.
Yeah.
No. 3,000? No way.
Think about it.
Do you know how big Montana is?
But they travel so far every day.
They don't just travel across the state. It could be they travel 30 miles this way and then they travel 30 miles this way. They could be going in a triangle for all we know.
Right, but how many
exactly. How
lines
many are coming
crossing
in and out of
of
that
each other's
certain
radius?
area like this?
I don't think it's that hard.
Yeah, no, it's probably the easiest.
If you
one of
are-
the easier jobs to do in the
So
world.
I love that you're saying that. It's like, I'm not saying it's an easy job, but this is their job. So why wouldn't they be able to figure that out?
Now I can understand. There's a mountain lion in town somewhere. Going to find that.
Okay, it was in Utah.
Okay, so even less mountain lions.
What's the population in Utah, Tyler?
They say anywhere from 1 to 1,600. So that's somewhere in there.
So there could only be one mountain lion in Utah.
1,000 to 1,600.
Oh, okay.
That's such a little amount for how much area is in Utah.
That does change the argument a little bit.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
not much.
Mm-hmm. So now instead of like thousands, we're looking at hundreds in this radius.
Yeah.
They also have video footage of this mountain lion.
But they're not like people where they have distinct features.
But if you are trained in knowing what distinct things about a mountain lion, you're going to be able to. I could not pick out a mountain lion out of a litter. What's different about all of them? But if you own mountain lions, or like, it's the same thing. Like you have twins, like people who don't know the twins can't tell them apart, but the parents can tell them apart easy. If you are trained in knowing what different features are on a mountain lion.
Because that's only two children. That's two people.
But what I'm saying is you're like, oh, that person, they look a little different or they sound a little different or whatever. Like if you are trained in the, like you're trained at all you work with is animals, and specifically if you are dealing with dangerous animals like that, you're going to be able to tell apart.
I disagree.
Okay, every single mountain lion looks exactly the same.
Because how are people?
I don't know, but they do. When you're at a zoo and there's 15 gorillas,
They're locked up. You look at them every day.
but it wouldn't be that hard to do if you are working with gorillas. If you brought a new set of gorillas in within the first day, you'd be able to tell who's who.
Because they're in the same exact area and you're looking at them. You're trained on those specific gorillas.
No, I'm saying you bring in a whole new group. They could figure it out. There's distinct features. It's just, you're arguing about something so minute right now.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm stating the facts.
So Ryan is saying that everyone who works in the wildlife industry is very incompetent and they won't be able to tell them apart.
They don't have names for every single cougar in Utah.
What are you talking about? I'm not talking about the name. I'm saying if they have video footage
You're saying you know exactly what their distinct features
of
are.
a mountain lion, they could tell that apart. They could find something distinct about it, and they could find that. I believe that they could.
You believe they could. I don't.
I know. But,
So it's just it's a
but
difference.
what I'm saying is your only argument is, well, there's just too many.
that was not the only argument.
That what is
My
what's
argument is you said a set of gorillas in a cage. They know
He's
who
so
they are.
fixated on that. That was just an example of like you could. To me,
That was your argument.
Hey, to me, because I don't work with gorillas, all of the gorillas would look exactly the same to me. If you work with and are trained in what different features gorillas have, you could probably look at a gorilla and know if it's male or female without seeing the areas. You could probably pick that out just because you have a trained eye. You know the difference in what a gorilla looks like. That's what I was getting at. I could not walk into Utah and pick out what the difference is on mountain lions. A trained professional would be able to tell you differences in different mountain lions, the shade of their fur, the maybe different specks of pigment that's lacking in certain spots. Maybe they have a scar on their leg. Maybe that there is different. Maybe one's missing a tooth or their teeth are different.
Maybe one has a tattoo or branded.
I see. That's just like that right there just tells me.
I just disagree with you. That's all it is.
I know, but the only argument is that, well, they just all look the same.
The only argument is disagreeing
They don't
with
all
your
look
arguments.
the same. But they don't all look the same, though. So other than that, what do you have?
How do you know out of 100 mountain lions,
I just told you.
75 of them are going to look pretty damn similar.
I know, but they're not. If you were a trained professional, how is this?
Who is this trained professional? What are they identifying?
Can you
grizzly
back me up
bears
that
and
there are
deer
people
and
that
mountain
this is
lions?
their job is to work with animals?
There are.
Thank you.
What, Tyler?
I'm still more with Ryan on this. I think it's going to be a lot harder than you think.
You guys are acting like they're never going to find, like you can never find.
I'm
this
not
mountain
saying
lion.
it's impossible, but I'm saying it's going to be really, really hard.
I don't think it's going to be that hard if this is what you do for a job.
I think they'll find him tomorrow, probably, and give him a nice slap on the wrist and say, "Hey, you
I never said
stop
that they would find them in a day.
You stop that."
At least I don't think I said I'd find them in a
Quit
day.
chasing hikers.
Yeah, you
Shame on you.
knock it off.
All right, that's our discussion. That's our discussion on mountain lions. You guys let us know what you think. Could they find that mountain lion? Could they not? What would you have done in that mountain lion scenario?
People got to stop lying to the doctor about alcohol, tobacco, and drug use.
That's the one thing we need to keep doing, Ryan.
I don't think I've ever told the truth about how many
Why?
drinks a week I have.
What are they gonna do?
Prescribe me shit I don't want to pay for?
That's good. Point.
Try to get you in a treatment or what?
I don't know. I don't want to find out. I never will because I'm going to keep lying.
Doc, I don't know what the fuck's going on, my dude.
I have 1 to 2 drinks.
I don't know why I have high blood pressure. I work out daily. I eat greens. I never drink or smoke or anything.
Eat greens, smoke greens, and mow greens. Yeah, super.
Yeah, I have no
golf
clue.
course.
Are you sure those are my results, right? Did the nurse?
Fuck yeah.
The nurse handed those to you direct. Okay,
Yeah.
wasn't lost in. You know, she does kind of seem like a rat. I think she just made some shit up. I did not tell her that.
Yeah.
I did not lie.
Fuck
No.
it. I haven't had a sip of alcohol since last Sunday at church.
I'm gonna use that next time. How many alcoholic drinks do you? So I guess 1 a week counting church.
Communion. Yeah, twice a month. So,
Well,
I'm pretty good.
not if you're Catholic.
I'm not Catholic.
Same church, different pew.
There you go.
Well, different church, same pew.
Yeah.
Literally.
Same dear Lord.
Way in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
that's
pew.
me.
Yeah. I don't even remember what you. Oh yeah. I mean,
You
Ryan.
gotta stop lying to the doc. If you smoke 26 a week, tell him. He's gonna get you right. He's gonna get you right.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna put you on some blood thinner. Then you're gonna.
Which you probably need if you're
Be
smoking
shifted.
26 a week. You probably
Yeah.
need what he's
He's just-
prescribing you if you're doing that.
He's gonna get you on some blood thinner. You get shit faced. You're gonna fall over, cut open, and bleed out because there's blood so
Because you're
thin.
holding the scissors.
Or you telling me like smoke pot. You smoke pot in the daily, and you walk out of the clinic, and the cops are just waiting.
No. So do you use any, any of the devil's lettuce? And you're like,
Is that medical?
like, well, like I get why, I like to relax once in a while. What's your license plate number? We got another one. All right.
You just start, you hear helicopters outside.
And
Tyler's dad's got his drone outside.
Doc just fucking stands up, throws his lab coat off. He's fucking absolutely.
AK-47.
You didn't see the bullet like sling over his shoulder when he had his lab coat on, but suddenly he's wearing that. Put your hands where I can see them.
Who's the supplier?
I'm gonna need some backup. He's a runner. He's a runner. Back door.
Scott said he smokes 20 cigarettes a week. He's not getting fouled.
He's not going to be hard to catch. Just barricade the door.
Barricade the door. We got another one.
It's just like the doctor's office just becomes a sting operation on a guy who just casually smokes weed once a month.
Just to relax.
And like the police are they're just like breaking windows in the parking lot, just rifling through everyone's shit to try and find it.
There's like 5 dogs.
You notice that on the way? I'm like,
Yeah, what the
must
fuck?
be a
Why was
doggy
there some
daycare around
German
here.
shepherds just roaming around? What
Yeah.
the fuck is going on?
Pet groomer line, maybe? I don't know.
You're like on the ground getting arrested, and all of a sudden, kid starts running out. We got another runner. So it's like an old grandma because she just gets the like weed balm that you rub on your joints.
Yeah. She's fucking swatting the cops with her cane.
I wouldn't be able to run if it wasn't for the weed.
Yeah.
Put your hands where I can see them.
You pothead. Right.
Yeah, you have like one catchphrase. Ryan's been dying this whole time.
Just wheezing from all the weed.
Yeah.
He's so high right now.
Yeah. He's not relaxing.
He just got back from the doctor. No, you have like one catchphrase as the cop / doctor as you're like handcuffing him, like, looks like you're not getting a lollipop. Be a great line, you know. No sticker for you. Be a great one.
It says it 10 times a day.
Yeah. And then like the nurse was like, "That was a good one. Great job."
Like how you flickered the lights.
Where did you get all those bullets across your chest? Could have swore you were wearing scrubs. And why is a cop got like
A bandolier.
yeah. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
A fucking bandolier and holsters.
It's not a cop. It's a Wild West sheriff.
Yeah.
The nurses turns into fucking Tomb Raider.
Jeez, you know, I thought nurses were hot, but holy shit. Two
You know, actually, I smoke pot every day.
will you arrest me? Got stopped by a lady cop. Wee.
Next one.
There's a fucking helicopter that just is parked out back. And as soon as it's like, we got another one, and just hovers over. And then as soon as they just arrest him in the hallway, it just goes back down.
Well, it's the medical helicopter on the roof.
This guy is gotta be so high. We're gonna need to get him.
We're gonna need a medical evac to where we already are.
We're gonna need a medical evac. His pupils are dilated.
It's just dark in here.
He's gonna overdose on weed again. Stay with me, kid.
Doc,
I love how
I'm just relaxed.
I love how this doctor / cop is just screaming into his radio even when he's talking to the kid.
He's delivering the lollipop line to everyone listening.
Yeah.
Looks like you're not getting a lollipop. Bill, did you say that we're not getting lollipops after this raid? Because I was kind of looking forward to that. Not you, you idiot.
Not you, dum dum.
That would have been so good. All of a sudden, a fucking Shriner comes around the corner on his like. Did someone say something about dum dums?
One of the officers arresting you is Officer Shane from Dare. He's shaking his head, disappointed.
I thought you knew that drugs were really illegal, my guy.
They teach you nothing.
These are all Patreon bits, aren't
Yeah,
they?
I think
Some of
These are
them.
all Patreon bits, so you're missing out if you're not listening. This little fucking Triner guy with his hat. Where are the dum-dums? Tim, go back to CVS.
Oh, we got another one.
In the background, the whole. And then people are like walking by, like, I think we could use the city's resources a little bit better than this. I don't. Isn't weed illegal in most, or isn't weed legal in most states now?
Arrest her too.
We gotta stop.
Like at the jail, like, what's this guy in for? He admitted that once in a while he smokes weed. Didn't find anything on him, but I'm sure he's got some up there in his butt cheek. So strip search him.
I saw dilation.
Yeah, he was clenching pretty hard. I think.
He got scared right away for some reason.
Yeah. Also, check the pipes. All their toilets are fake. They just flush to like a little like thing, so then because every time they try to flush their weed. Instead, it's just like no one actually has any weed on them. Just shit's going into this thing. All right. So that people should stop doing that. They should tell the truth.
Clean up the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm done. I can't contribute anymore.
If you see a guy trip and fall and not spill his beer, that'll make a guy say, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Fucking, I mean, you got to pay homage to that guy.
Got to buy him a beer.
Got to buy him another beer.
Well, yeah, because I bet he could have done it with 2 in his hand, too.
Yeah.
He'd have found a way.
Mm-hmm. Great balancing muscles.
I would say something that makes me say hell yeah is when like when you're on a fishing trip with your buddies and
No, you got to say it the other way so we can say hell yeah with you.
When you get the first line in the water on a fishing trip with your buddies.
Hell
yeah.
God, that feels good.
Skipping a rock really well.
Hell yeah. Sitting down to take a poop and it being a one wiper.
Hell yeah. I was going to say that one. When you go into the kitchen and you find the last of something you were really looking forward to.
Hell yeah. Dude, banana bread.
Hell yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
The first scoop of peanut butter in a brand new jar.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Taking off the little plastic film on a screen when you first buy something.
Hell yeah.
Oh, my God.
Just seeing an eagle.
Hell
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
Paired with a salute as well.
Yeah.
Always does the trick for
Double
me.
hell yeah if the eagle's diving to catch another animal.
Hell yeah.
I think it's a fuck yeah.
When you
Fuck
when,
yeah.
when you get into work in the morning and the first sip of that energy drink goes down.
Hell
yeah, dude.
So as you can start feeling the like caffeine hit the tips of your fingers. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Hell
my gosh.
Straight
to
to
the
the dome.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just even in our old age, playing dodgeball. Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if
Hell
I'm
yeah.
necessarily yeah.
I mean, if someone wanted to play,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
if someone wanted
Hell
to
yeah.
play dodgeball, I would say hell yeah.
That's not a hell yeah for me actually.
That's a oh yeah.
Put yourself 8th grade Myles. You roll up to gym class. And he's like, "We're just gonna play dodgeball today."
Yeah, I was more of a kickball or wiffle ball guy. Like running around the bases.
Oh, corn dog day at school.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fucking chili and cinnamon roll day at school. Never had it, but I can assume. Hell yeah.
Piggyback off of last week, timing the dryer out at the car wash perfectly. Hell yeah.
dude.
Hell to the yeah.
When you pick up your last buddy en route to a road trip.
Hell yeah. Just getting to your destination with the buddy trip. Hell yeah.
The first
Hell yeah.
beer that you
Yep.
have once you
Mhm.
get to your destination. Hell
yeah.
Flushing an iron. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
fuck yeah. That's a good one.
Flushing it. What is that?
Just hitting
An
it
iron
as good as you possibly
Hitting it
can.
pure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right off
Pure
the face.
Center club
The
face.
ones that-
Peering, he should have said peering an iron.
I don't do that often, so flushing gets in hell yeah.
I thought he said fleshing an iron. And I was like, I don't think that you got that right.
Fleshing a light. Hell yeah.
Really?
Like what kind of light are you flashing? A flashlight?
No, it's just when you flesh out the plans for your lighting situation.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Jared, what about you?
When your buddy gets laid.
Hell yeah.
7 hours of commercial-free football.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
dude.
7 hours.
When fucking Bruce Buffer hops on the mic for the main card of a UFC pay-per-view.
Hell yeah.
Hell
And
yeah.
then you get a big fuck yeah for it's time.
Oh my God. There may not be a better hell yeah out there. When it comes to TV, 7 hours commercial free football is pretty good. But Bruce Buffer hopping on the mic for the main card is unbelievable.
Oh, March Madness buzzer beater.
No. March Madness, one shining moment
Hell
at the
yeah.
end. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell
I'll give you that one.
yeah.
The ball is tipped. One shining moment. Dirk, dirk.
Tyler's wrestling.
When
I've consumed March Madness.
when Beyonce's new country song comes on, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
At a concert, when the main act goes on, they're not even on stage and you hear the guitar for the first time.
Or maybe just a doof, doof,
Yep.
doof, doof. People
Hell
go
yeah.
nuts. Hell yeah.
I mean, it's one of the first when I'm like at a bar, or like you said, Tyler, concert, going to take a piss, and I can just sit back and realize how good of a time I'm having.
Oh yeah,
I'll
yeah.
sit there and be
Hey,
like, hell
yeah.
yeah.
standing at the urinal, really drunk, and you're just happy as hell, smiling. Hell yeah.
I would say like the hell yeahs when you're just alone by yourself are some of the best hell yeahs out there.
Like,
Oh, like you accidentally knock something off the counter, but you catch it?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I had that happen to me the other day. I was chomping on a carrot, like a baby carrot, and they were a little bit slippery, and one slipped out of my hand, and I caught it before. Slipped out of my hand and reacted to catch it before it hit the ground. Hell yeah.
When I walk into the kitchen,
And Ann was pretty turned on too by it. I could tell.
And hell yeah, too.
Yeah.
when I get to work in the morning, walk over to the snack cupboard and realize the beef sticks have been restocked.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Was that a Patreon? Patreon? Okay, yeah.
If you want the whole fucking snack covered saga, you got to go to patreon.com/You Betcha Radio.
It's an inside joke that you can pay to be inside.
Yeah. Only 2,000 people know about.
Yeah.
When you say it like that, it doesn't sound as exclusive.
I would say when you finally finish mowing the lawn and you fucking crush those stripes, you look back and you say, hell yeah, brother.
It is satisfying to know you did a good job when you're done.
Or even snow blowing the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
This is like kind of a mild hell yeah, but no, it's not. You know the videos where they smash ice?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Taking a chunk of ice, throwing it up, and letting it hit the ground. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
To add on top of that one, throwing hard stuff through ice. Hell yeah.
Throwing anything.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, baby.
It feels so good to throw stuff.
Yeah. I've been throwing a lot left-handed lately. Just I'm trying to mold my kid into being a lefty.
Mm.
So
Monkey see, monkey do.
when I can nail a target or anything left-handed, fucking hell.
Do you look weird throwing it left-handed? Is he
No,
gonna
I would
get
say
bad habits?
I'm right hand dominant, but I'm like 60% ambidextrous with my left.
60.
So like I could throw 45 mile an hour strike left-handed.
Okay.
Side note, Fly is still alive, by the way.
Still alive.
It's
Yeah.
gotten bigger too.
He's living off of all of our leftover beers.
Well, he's living off his fucking buddies right above me. He's eating them off.
Oh my God. Anyways, got another one. when you find out that your baby's gonna be a boy. Hell yeah!
More of an internal hell yeah.
Yeah.
When you see the hog show up on the ultrasound, baby, hell yeah!
And she says, "Nope, that's not the leg."
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
The doctor's like, oh, wrong one.
You guys got any like mid hell yeahs? Like if a buddy is like, oh, dude, I finally got my taxes done this year. Oh hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Like if you got a buddy who like said he got a raise at work.
Oh hell yeah!
You know, like for some reason, him saying he gets laid is way more of a hell yeah, than him getting a 6% raise.
Even if he's like married.
Yeah. If he was like, yeah, last night got lucky, you'd be like, hell yeah. And then he was like, also, I got a $20,000 raise at work. You'd be like, yeah, that's great, man.
Hell yeah.
I diversified my portfolio.
Ryan, it's good to have you back, buddy.
Thank you.
Is your brain also a baked potato after spending an entire 2 weeks sightseeing and taking it all in?
My brain is pretty fried if I'm being honest. Because the amount of reading that people, okay, so the thing about going to like museums and stuff is right when you get in is the biggest bottleneck, because people get in and they think that they need to read everything that's going on. It's like, you don't. I'm not so much of a reader, but I got caught up in the midst of what everyone else was doing.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm at anything, like we went to Pearl Harbor when we were in Hawaii for my honeymoon. And I started reading a plaque and I didn't finish it.
You slapped yourself. You said, what are you doing?
No, I just got distracted by other stuff.
Yeah. If I were to start reading, I'd maybe get through like let's say the first out of 3 paragraphs. After the first one, I'd like read the last sentence of the second one. And then I would just read the last sentence of the third one.
It's like, I 100% agree. Historians, they're too caught up in the history of things.
To put it lightly, yes.
I want to hear an action. I don't care how it went down. I just want to know an exciting story. So, like, even, you know, Titanic's been in the news with the people, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, movie was good, but if they would have went off script of what actually happened a little more, it probably would have been a more exciting movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much of that movie's off script.
Is
The
it
entire plot of the movie is made up.
Of the Titanic?
Yeah, the only thing that's true is the Titanic sinking.
Are you shit?
Jack and Rose were not a real thing.
Good God.
I mean, have you ever tried to read a history book?
It's tough.
It's like watching paint dry.
Yeah.
It's like reading page. Right?
Yeah.
It's like, and it's so outdated.
Where's the new stuff?
I mean, come on. The way they talk, the way they talk in history books is just so out of style.
Like, keep up with the times, for Christ's sakes.
Oh.
What do you think about English books?
Same thing.
Fucking
dude.
Bill Shakespeare is a racket.
Billy.
Again, if they would have gone off script on Romeo and Juliet, that would have been way more interesting of a story. Also could have been left for a sequel if they wouldn't have ended up killing each other. Killing themselves.
Yeah, they're not leaving things up for sequels.
Yeah, what the fuck was a
Call it
sequel in
cliffhanger,
Romeo
Bill.
and Juliet? Yeah.
West Side Story.
I was actually halfway through Titanic. I was like, I can't wait for Titanic 2.
Life after the ship.
That'd It'd be funny if you watched the Titanic for the first time and you didn't know it sunk. Just like, whoa.
Turn the ship. Turn it.
There will be there.
This is such a great rom-com I'm watching.
They're so silly.
Yeah. So I just give me the cliff notes when it comes to history.
I'm with you.
You know?
Or give me some good shit to look at. Like, give me some actual. Like, give me for instance, the Declaration of Independence. I'm obviously not going to read it. We the people.
Where after
all
you
cursive.
stole it did you hide it? Where is it hidden right now?
Well, that I can't tell you.
You told that you have to kill me?
Give him
If
a
I did
clue.
that, I would have to kill you.
Yeah, I just need one clue. Do I got to go to North Pole and find some old abandoned ship?
No, if you want to get the clue, you need lemon juice. Lemon juice. and a
Oh, you know a
Q-tip.
clue? How much lemon juice?
Fucking fresh bottle.
We can use Tyler's hot air that he always blows.
I went to the Johnny Cash Museum in Nashville, and if you wanted to read more about something, you just scan a QR code.
That I love.
Yeah.
I love that one. QR codes are awesome.
Yeah, agreed.
So it's
I
like,
don't know why it's so satisfying to not have to click that you want to scan something.
Yeah.
That was the best thing that ever happened. You don't even got to click like photo and then it happens. It's just, you just put your phone over it. The QR code pops up. That is the best.
I saw the number one tourist possibly in DC at this time. We were going through the Holocaust Museum and he was just going up, taking photos of like each, long paragraph of that part of history and then moving on to the next one. And the amount of people that he told, I'm probably just going to read this later when I get bored. It was unbelievable. I'm like, this guy's not getting bottlenecked at all.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to cruise right through. He'll be done in 15 minutes. He'll just read it later.
So yeah, the opposite would happen to me. It would be if I want to get bored, I would read that.
Well, and you kind of have to stand. You have to stand a certain way too. You have to stand in reflection. You have to stand like you are deeply thinking about, that piece of history and like immersing yourself into it. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know, your body just kind of morphs into this stance. You're like, fuck yeah. I'm meant to be here right now.
Hold on one sec. So, for those who don't know, Ryan went to Washington, D.C. for his 30th birthday.
Yep.
Found out it's not his birthday yet, so I don't know why the fuck he went.
Yeah.
2, first list off everything that you went and saw.
Okay. Real quick. Lincoln Memorial, National Mall, which I didn't realize is not actually a mall.
There's no...
It's just
Ryan.
Jared. They don't talk about the mall in history books.
I thought it would be just like the Mall of America.
Yeah, I was
You
thinking
think actually it would be,
yeah.
considering it's in Washington, D.C.
Right. Well, they call it a mall. I'm like, fuck, like, where's the Lululemon store? Can we get some new kicks or new shorts or whatever?
Where's the fucking Payless? I need some new Steve Maddens.
Yeah. So turns out the mall wasn't actually a
Foot
mall.
Locker. Where the fuck is Foot Locker? I can't think of anything other than shoe stores right now.
Skechers.
Yeah.
Hallmark store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He walks by the jewelry store. His wife thinks he's getting her a diamond necklace.
No diamond necklace this time.
Okay, so the
Lincoln
mall,
Memorial.
The mall is not a mall.
No, it was very underwhelming. It was to walk through the mall, a tall task. So we rode scooters instead. Washington Monument, which, a lot of these monuments you walk up to them real quick and then you walk back down. That's kind of how we played it. The Capitol building.
Did you storm it?
Really, Tyler?
I'm just wondering.
It's actually, I think it is too soon to ask questions
Yeah.
about that around there.
Okay.
Because I was going to. We got a tour from one of the staffers at Hoven's office, and I didn't ask any questions because it just seemed to be a sensitive subject that I wasn't going to dive into.
Like it'd be bad. Be like, so you guys patch up. the holes in your guys' security protocol here. You know, that thing that's roped off there, that looks pretty easy to get past. Is that a decoy? Is there some other booby trap?
Yeah.
Where are the lasers that I'm walking through?
If I put my arm over this threshold of this door, will metal bars drop down? Because I would have thought that that's maybe the type of protocols we should now put in this place.
No, next time though, if it's a few years,
Where is the moat with human eating sharks
And
around?
drawbridge.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, let's take a page out of the medieval history books
Let's
and
put a moat in.
let's get some higher walls, a moat, and let's get some archers up there on top the wall.
Let's read the spark notes from the history book.
Yeah. I mean, God, read a history book.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can just walk. You could just walk right up in there. You might get stopped by one guy.
Mhm.
It's one guy. Gonna
Why
do
the
it.
fuck do we have history books if history is a mystery? Isn't that the saying? The history is a mystery.
History's mysteries.
So
History-
is our history books just one big mystery
It's
novel?
like an R.L. Stein book.
Yeah,
I mean, it is written by the victors.
it is
That's a
true.
good
That
point.
is true, Tyler. Yeah. Capitol building, pretty cool. White House, also pretty cool. It's cool seeing the guys.
They let you in there.
Nope, they didn't.
Hmm.
It was cool.
Question: over all this time, did they repaint it white, or is it starting to dull?
It's starting to dull for sure.
Is it really?
Yep.
Is it more like a off yellow house?
Yeah, it's like a cream house.
Maybe like an
Okay.
eggshell White House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a good.
They call it the cream house when Clinton was there.
I was trying to think of something. I was trying to think of something.
Now
in that
that's a
5 seconds.
chapter in the history
Yeah.
books that I would read.
Yeah, they don't
alright?
teach. They don't.
Especially at night.
that
Yeah.
one.
You got to learn that
By
shit on your own.
myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go study Clinton's presidency by myself in my bedroom under the covers with some tissues. Because it's so sad what happened.
Yeah.
That is, yeah. Oh, yeah. That one they wouldn't need to spice up at all.
Yeah. Straight facts.
And that's not a mystery. I mean, that's facts. There's no mystery behind Clinton in the Oval Office
It's the oral office.
or the Oral Office. Yeah. Yeah.
He put, oh, God.
It was wild seeing the security guards walking up on the roof, though. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't understand how much security is actually there until you're there and you see it in person. And there's a shit ton.
It's locked down. No moat, though.
No
No
moat.
fucking moat.
No, just
That would be like objectively though. Moats are a great idea.
yeah.
You know how annoying it is to have to walk through a stream of
Yeah.
any sort?
Get your socks wet.
Like humans literally built bridges because they hated going through water so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, moat could solve a lot of issues.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe needs to be the next.
Yeah, I mean,
move for them.
I think we're
If
on-
you guys elect me to be your next president, I'll put a moat around everything. Safety is my number one priority. Every school, every government building, everything will have a moat around it.
not a bad idea, to be honest.
Not a bad idea.
I feel like there's
at
a lot
all.
of water in the world to fill the moats.
Yeah. More moats, less problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need mo moats.
That's your slogan.
More moats, less
moats.
problems. That's pretty good, Jerrod. Way better than Airmail.
That is, yeah. Well, the moats was completely my idea.
I think
The tagline. It was more so the tagline.
Yeah, we got the
Yeah,
slogan.
well, that's what I do is I hire people around me.
Sure.
Good
You
ideas
hire,
on top of my great ideas.
yeah. And like in the politician community, we call those staffers
Yeah.
There you go.
or interns.
Yeah.
So
Fucking staffers
yeah.
means something different in the wrestling community. Just getting a staffer. Don't come into
Tyler-
practice today. You got yourself a staffer.
That's a,
Tyler, you had a couple staff.
I thought that was a staph infection joke.
That is a
It
staff
is.
Oh,
infection.
I thought you were calling.
You were thinking it was a boner joke.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's usually where people go and they're going to joke about
No,
wrestling.
like, is it a staph infection? Just like your skin irritation?
Mhm.
yeah,
You get them?
yeah, you can get them.
Okay.
I never got a staph infection, but I got ringworm.
Yeah. Oh God, you look like a ringworm
Mm-hmm.
guy.
Same church.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had ringworm.
So
a couple
yeah,
times.
right. A lot of staffers in the wrestling community. There's only two places you get staffers: politics and wrestling.
In 6th grade gym class.
Ball pits are also a big.
There's 3 things.
Well, we're at 4 now.
Oh, yeah, 4.
All right, so you went to the mall, got some new kicks.
Yeah, surprising how open it is there. White House, the memorials I think were some of the coolest parts. World War II memorial, Vietnam memorial, Korean War memorial, Martin Luther King Jr. memorial,
Lincoln Memorial, you said.
Yep, Lincoln Memorial, Washington Monument. Those were all pretty sweet. The coolest one of all time, though, was changing to the Guard. Those guys. I mean, you want to talk about the strength of the American military? It's those guys right there. They are the pinnacle of the American military. Also, one other cool thing. Went to a Washington Nationals game. They flew 4 Blackhawks over top the field. No, they weren't Blackhawks. They were, what's the other one?
Never seen anything like it.
Are you talking helicopters?
Yeah.
Just say they were Apaches.
Apaches, that's what it was.
So they're helicoptering.
The Blackhawks were helicoptering over National Stadium.
How do so many of those things just line up?
I tried to hold that.
It's
in.
okay. I mean, it
No, you
lines up.
didn't. You were
It lines up
laughing
perfectly.
I did everything I could.
That's okay because that lines up perfectly.
Oh my god.
So the
They
Apaches
they
flew over.
helicoptered 4 Blackhawks over top the National Stadium, and I'll tell you what, I've never felt more American than I did in that point in time right now.
Just watching 4 Blackhawks helicopter.
He's helicoptering. I don't think you had to go all the way to D.C. to have that happen.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.